Hare Krishna, devotees, Dandavat Pranam, Maulish Prabhupada.
Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Prabhu. Please
Prabhu,
accept my
Pranam.
humble obeisance with all glories to Srila Prabhupada.
Hare Krishna, Pranam.
We will see all of you after a long time.
Yes, Prabhu. Very happy to see you also. We were waiting since last week.
Oh, yeah. Last week I was supposed to join, but I could not join. My flight got delayed.
Yes, Prabhu. Yes, Shama Govinda Prabhu was there.
Also, my wife was not well and she got admitted in hospital. So I was a little busy that time. But still, I wanted to join, but the flight didn't come on time.
Yes, Prabhu.
So, Aditya, where are you? Aditya, bro. Aditya, bro, where are you?
He joined, Prabhu. He joined, but I don't think he's able to. Oh, he's saying he's in train.
Train, no? Okay. Okay, good. So, I thought he's supposed to. Yeah. I thought he's supposed to take a flight from Hyderabad, Delhi to Goa to Bangalore. So he's in Vrindavan. He got stuck there. 1 minute, just a minute. ரெண்டு மட்டும் இருக்கு அது மட்டும் ஏன் பண்ணீங்க I think I gave you 500 rupees yesterday, no? To give it to Vaishnav Prabhu. Did I? நீங்க அதை யூஸ் பண்ணீங்க பேலன்ஸ் பத்தி. Hare Krishna. Yes, so we have Devale Prabhu is there. Mohit Prabhu, Varun Prabhu, Kartik Prabhu, Vishnu Prabhu, Sujit Prabhu, Sujay Prabhu. Who is this P?
Prabhu, it's a new bhakta. I think his name is Jain. So he told me that he want to join the Bhagavad Gita class because he is not comfortable to watch
group,
the Bhagavad Gita class on YouTube. That's why I have told him that join the istagoshti and the reading session. So he's here, I think.
Oh, okay. Good. What's his name?
I think his name is Jain. Jain.
Okay. I think he's not there.
I think he's that one because I messaged him but he didn't reply. I think he's the one, Jain.
Okay. Good. So Mohit Prabhu is also donating something to the temple very often. Today morning also donated. Prabhu, can you introduce yourself? I think we are meeting first time, is it? Mohit Prabhu?
Yes. Hare Krishna Prabhu. Yes, Prabhu. Actually, I used to be in contact with ASKM Singapore devotees, Prabhu. I joined through their WhatsApp and some 2 questions I asked there actually. Then I got your contact number. From you actually, Sai Kartik Prabhu had contacted me.
Oh, okay.
Yes, Prabhu. Actually, I never used to watch. I did not know regarding ISKM. Around like this April 2023, I watched a video that was posted by Tatavit Prabhu. There, he had made like a short video like what is the fate of devotees who don't get initiated. I thought never to get initiated actually. Just thought of chanting 16 rounds and following for regulative principle only. That I thought. I was associated with ISKCON Bangalore actually. And that was my assumption. Like that I thought it's not necessary to get initiated. One short video by Tatavit Prabhu I saw. Only there I quoted from references. No one gives references. Like you opened like Vedas and gave 2 slokas actually. From that I came to know that no one till now had given so much importance to initiation. Tatavit Prabhu directly within around 3 minutes showed 2 verses. From that slowly I got like connected to SKM.
Yeah, good. Yeah, because initiation with you, if you want initiation, it is like living together, right? No responsibility, Like when a boy
Yes,
and girl live together, they can always work out. Anytime they can
yes,
work out, they don't need to take responsibility each other. But when they get married, then they cannot go away, right?
yes,
Suppose you are
Prabhu.
chanting 16 round following 4 principles. And
Yes, Prabhu.
just like you are chanting, you can stop chanting also.
Yes,
So
Prabhu.
in both sides, neither you are, responsible, nor Srila Prabhupada is responsible for you, because you don't have even, like courtesy to take a formal initiation.
Yes,
Then
Prabhu.
why Prabhupada should take all the, a struggle to help you,
Yes, Prabhu.
right? So the initiation will give the, a bondage among the guru and the Sishya, the disciple. So that is why formality is very important. So you
Yes,
should
Prabhu.
not think that some other camp, Ritvi camps, especially like IRM and all, they think it is not required. Simply by reading book, you get initiated. If you simply by reading book initiated, simply by stop reading book, you are not, your initiation is broken or what? Right?
Yes, Prabhu.
So this is actually not a proper proposal.
Yes, bro. Actually, they use
Mm.
they use quotes like simply you touch my book, you get initiated, like that. Prabhupada said, no, like that they used to give.
Yeah, Prabhupada said that, but doesn't mean actually.
Yes, true,
It
Prabhu.
means
Yes, Prabhu.
actually a formal connection,
Yes,
just
Prabhu.
the initial connection.
Yes,
But
Prabhu.
the proper connection is made, only when you start connecting to Prabhupada. That is why this verse is there. Tasmat gurum prabhadyante jignasu shreya uttamam. You know the verse? Can you find the verse and show them? Tasmat gurum prabhadyante. So it is 11:3:21. Can go to Srimad Bhagavatam 11:3:21. Read the translation, Mohit Prabhu. Can you read loud?
Yes, Prabhu. Therefore, any person who seriously desires real happiness must seek a bona fide spiritual master and take shelter of him by initiation. The qualification of the bona fide guru is that he has realized the conclusions of the scriptures by deliberation and is able to convince others of these conclusions. Such great personalities who have taken shelter of the Supreme Godhead, leaving aside all material considerations, should be understood to be bona fide spiritual masters.
So if you look at the Sanskrit, there is no specific word for initiation. So Prabhupada emphasizes that. Because if you look at the Sanskrit says, Tasmat Gurum Prabhadyeta. Prabhadyeta means surrender.
Yes, Prabhu.
So you surrender to Guru. That's what it says. It's not saying that Diksha, there's no such word called Diksha in the sloka.
Yes, Prabhu.
But Prabhupada emphasizes this, by initiation. Why Prabhupada say by initiation? Why not simply by reading his books?
Yes, Prabhu.
Yeah, then why Prabhupada says, Tasmat Gurum Prabhadyeta Jignasu Shreya Uttama. Because after you take initiation, then only the spiritual master, take responsibility for you. Otherwise,
Yes.
you don't take any responsibility.
Yes, Prabhu.
How many rounds you are chanting now?
Prabhu 16, Prabhu.
How long?
Prabhu, like exactly around 1 year, 1 month from now. Back.
So you are associated with SKM, is it?
Yes, Prabhu. ISKCON Bangalore, I was associated.
Okay. What you are doing?
Prabhu, now I have completed veterinary, Prabhu.
Oh, okay. Oh, you're a doctor?
Yes, Prabhu.
You're married?
Prabhu, no, Prabhu. Not yet.
Okay. Become Brahmachari, join our temple.
Yes, Prabhu. I am planning to do that.
12 Gomatas waiting for you.
I want to marry a king, Prabhu. I want to not marry, I wanted to join.
You can marry one of our Gomatas.
I always wanted to become full time only, Prabhu.
Last week I was thinking how nice it will be if we have a doctor in our temple. Doctor for all the Gomatas. What a nice service, huh? If you can dedicate your life and take care of our Gomatas.
Yes, Prabhu.
It's not a full-time job. We have a cowherd man to do that. When they get sick or something, those time, if there is a doctor,
Yes,
how
Prabhu.
nice it will be, right? If you join, you have to take care of so many donkeys in your company, right?
Yes, Prabhu.
Human donkeys.
Even I
Dogs,
don't
Prabhu.
want to do material job, Prabhu. It's very awkward. Like joining temple and serving is only best, Prabhu.
Yeah, that is the aim of life, That is the slogan that camel dog.
Yes, Prabhu.
What is that?
Prabhu, like that verse I don't know, but I have read that, Prabhu. Like
Karai Gochara, the slogan.
yes, Prabhu. It was in Canto 3, Prabhu.
Correct. Yeah. Thank you.
Camel dog.
Yeah, you
Has
see the verse. This is actually third canto.
Which
See,
one?
2-3-19. 2-3-19. Yeah. Read this. Read the translation.
Men who are like dogs, ox, camels, and asses. Praise those men who never listen to the transcendental pastimes of Lord Shri Krishna, the deliverer from evils.
So when you go for a walk, you should deal with this kind of people: dogs, hogs, camels, and asses. So like you can read the purport, very nice, interesting purport. Read the purport, it will be very interesting.
Yes, Prabhu. The general mass of people, unless they are trained systematically for a higher standard of life, is in spiritual values, are no better than animals. And in this verse, they have particularly been put on the level of dogs, ox, camels, and asses. Modern university education particularly prepares one to acquire a doggish mentality with which to accept the service of a great master. After finishing a so-called education, the so-called educated persons move like dogs from door to door with applications for some service, and mostly they are driven away informed of no vacancy, as dogs are negligible animals and serve the master faithfully for bits of bread. A man serves a master faithfully without sufficient rewards. Persons who have no discrimination in the matter of foodstuff.
So that is a dog,
Yes, Prabhu.
That is a dog. Some people are like dogs. They cannot live their life independently. They will work hard, finish that all the exams, and then your projects, everything finished, and then take the certificate. And I mean, sometimes I get a call because sometimes they think ISKM is some company name. ISKM company, I say it's a temple. Oh, okay, sorry, I want a job. Always I'm getting call. I was like, yeah, they can see I already joined the temple, that they don't join.
Yes, Prabhu.
So this is why this is the type of people who are like dogs. They always, want to be faithful. For example, even I was preparing my curriculum vitae, biodata, when I was searching for job, and you had to put some introduction, right? I'll be faithful, loyal to the company. I will work for my development, company's development, right? All these, you have to put all these things. So, this is the people who are like dogs. Read further.
Persons who have no discrimination in the matter of foodstuff and who eat all sorts of rubbish are compared to ox. Ox are very much attached to eating stools. So stool is a kind of foodstuff for a particular type of animal. And even stones are eatables for a particular type of animal or bird. But the human being is not meant for eating everything and anything. He is meant to eat grains, vegetables, fruits, milk, sugar, etc. Animal food is not meant for the human being. For chewing solid food, the human being has a particular type of teeth meant for cutting fruits and vegetables. The human being is endowed with two canine teeth as a concession for persons who will eat animal food at any cost. It is known to everyone that one man's food is another man's poison. Human beings are expected to accept the remnants of food offered to Lord Sri Krishna. The Lord accepts foodstuff from the category of leaves, flowers, fruits, etc. As prescribed by Vedic scriptures, no animal food is offered to the Lord. Therefore, a human being is meant to eat a particular type of food. He should not intimate the animals to derive so-called vitamin values. Therefore, a person who has no discrimination in regard to eating is compared to hog.
So this is pig, hog is a decent term, but it's a pig. These are pigs don't have any discrimination of eating water. Where are you, bro? Continue. Where are you?
The camel is a kind of animal that takes pleasure in eating thorns. A person who wants to enjoy family life or the worldly life of so-called enjoyment is compared to the camel. Materialistic life is full of thorns, and so one should live only by the prescribed method of Vedic regulations just to make the best use of a bad bargain. Life in the material world is maintained by sucking one's own blood. The central point of attraction for material enjoyment is sex life. To enjoy sex life is to suck one's own blood, and there is not much more to be explained in this connection. The camel also sucks its own blood while chewing thorny twigs. The thorn the camel eats cut the tongue of the camel, and so blood begins to flow within the camel's mouth. The thorns mixed with fresh blood create a taste for the foolish camel, and so he enjoys the thorn eating business with false pleasure. Similarly, the great business magnates, industrialists work very hard to earn money by different ways and questionable means. Eat the thorny results of their action mixed with their own blood. Therefore, the Bhagavatam has situated these deceased fellows along with the camels. The ass is an animal who is celebrated as the great tasteful, even amongst the animals, as the ass works very hard and carries burdens of the maximum weight without making profit for itself. The ass is generally engaged by the washerman whose social position is not very much respectable, the special and the special qualification of the ass is that it is very much accustomed to being kicked by the opposite sex. When the ass begs for sexual intercourse, he is kicked by the fair sex. Yet he still follows the female for such sexual pleasure. A henpecked man is compared, therefore, to the ass. The general mass of people work very hard, especially in the age of Kali. In this age, the human being is actually engaged in the work of an ass, carrying heavy burdens and driving tela and rickshaws. The so-called advancement of human civilization has engaged a human being in the work of an ass. The laborers in great factories and workshops are also engaged in such burdensome work, and after working hard during the day, the poor laborer has to be again kicked by the fair sex, not only for sex enjoyment but also for so many household affairs.
So this is actually about the the ass and the camel, because we are getting so much pleasure, or in other words, we want to get so much pleasure by releasing our semen, right? And semen is nothing but our own blood. So you have to eat so much, you have to earn so much, you have to work so much to accumulate blood in your body, and in the name of pleasure, you are actually wasting the blood. And that is why the camel is compared. Camel is enjoying eating its own blood. And we also enjoying in the name of sex by wasting our blood. Right? And also the ass is also even household affairs, we have to get so much of insults and chastisements and scoldings from opposite sex, the wife or husband, just to maintain the family life or to enjoy the sex. That's why the ass, even though getting so much of kicks, we have to work. This is why the whole world is this kind of four kind of people: the dog, hog, camel, and ass. They work very hard and then earn money, and then they waste the money in the name of enjoying the senses. And then at the end of the month, again they go for begging, waiting for the salary, right? And these karmic guys are so proud about this. They are so proud about this, and then they are thinking they are so responsible. They think I'm so responsible. I'm earning money and taking care of my family. I mean, what is this nonsense? Like Vasudeva Kudumbakam means the whole world is ours. Why we should worry about only this father, this mother? We should take care of all the mothers and fathers. Right? Everybody is our, everybody is our family. Why you should only this father, this mother, this brother? Why not the whole world? That is why.
Prabhu, also in Srimad Bhagavatam 3.30, Lord Kapila Deva instructs the fate of non-devotee karmis, like how for maintaining family, they how they actually die and all. Very nicely given, Prabhu.
Yeah, when Prahlad Maharaj is also saying that, money is like honey. Prahlad Maharaj says. Prahlad Maharaj used the word, money is like honey. People want to give up their own life for earning money. You see? You saw the verse? You know the verse?
Prabhu, no, Prabhu.
No?
No, Prabhu.
This is actually 7th canto. Anyway, you continue this. You finish this last one chapter, I'll show you the verse.
So, Srimad Bhagavatam's categorization of the common man without any spiritual enlightenment into the society of dogs, hogs, camels, and asses is not at all an exaggeration. The leaders of such ignorant masses of people may feel very proud of being adored by such a number of dogs and dogs, but that is not very flattering. The Bhagavatam openly declares that although a person may be a great leader of such dogs and dogs, disguised as men, if he has no taste for being enlightened by the signs of Krishna, such a leader is also an animal and nothing more. He may be designated as a powerful, strong animal or a big animal, but in the estimation of Srimad Bhagavatam, he is never given a place in the category of man or account of this atheistic temperament, or in other words, such godless leaders of dogs and dogs, like men, are bigger animals with the qualities of animals in general proportion.
So why you want to go to that competition? Why you want to go to the competition of whether you are big animal or small animal? Right? They are fighting to show who is bigger animal.
Yes,
that is material civilization. They want to work hard and then, like study so much, get marks, get money to show that I am a better and bigger animal. I mean, we are not in that competition. Understand? So rather than serving these dogs, ass, and pigs, and camels, you better come to a temple and serve the Gomatas and the Vaishnavas.
Yes, bro. True, bro.
We have beautiful cows, nice cows here.
Yes,
they will
bro.
be happy to receive your service. Then you can also go outside, preach books and distribute books, right?
Yes, bro.
Yeah, tomorrow I am going Jaipur to order for our deities, for our temple deities.
Very bold, Prabhu.
Yeah. Okay. So tomorrow we are going to order the deities and also the deity altar. So all this work will start tomorrow by Krishna's mercy. So we need a lot of devotees here. At least some 40 devotees required for our temple. Yes, understand, Mohit Prabhu.
Yes,
Clear?
Prabhu. Prabhu, actually, the thing is that in India, family attachment is so high, Prabhu. Getting out itself is.
But all the Maharathis also came from India only, not from South Africa. All Prahlad Maharaj, right?
Yes,
If they can give up, why you cannot give up?
Yeah. Prabhu,
Vyasadeva, Prabhupada, Bhakti Siddhanta, Bhakti Vinodha, all from India only.
Prabhu, like parents don't live, Prabhu.
No, it's up to you. If you are strong, Krishna will help from inside. Okay, let's go to the verse 7, 6, 10. Can you show the verse? Yeah, read that. Read the translation.
Money is so dear that one conceives of money as being sweeter than honey. Therefore, who can give up the desire to accumulate money, especially in household life? Thieves, professional servants, soldiers, and merchants try to acquire money even by risking their very dear lives.
See, it's very powerful sloka.
Yes,
People even want to give up their life to earn money. What is the point of earning money after giving up life? Is there any logic in that?
no,
Right?
bro.
Any logic in earning money by giving up your life?
No, bro.
People still after that, artha. Still after artha, they always were running after money. Right? So we should not go into the race. We don't want that race. Right? Let us serve Prabhupada. Let us serve Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. That should be our aim of life. Clear?
Yes, Prabhu.
Yes. So but don't worry, you become strong. Then you get conviction. Then to join the army of Lord Chaitanya. Understand? We have
Yes,
to join the army of Lord Chaitanya and fight. To help every citizens. Clear?
Yes, Prabhu.
Yeah. Anybody want to ask any questions? Want to share something? Aditya is asking, Prabhu, so if we don't get initiated, is all our bhakti useless? Sort of. Yeah. Because I won't say it is useless, but it cannot take you to desired result. Even you chant Krishna's name without offenses, with offenses, that has value. So I don't say if you take initiation useless, I don't say that, but we cannot go back to Godhead. You have to keep coming again and again until you surrender to spiritual master. Why you cannot get initiated? I don't see any reason why people cannot take initiation. Especially those who are devotees. What can be the reason for not getting initiation? Who will be the fool don't want to open the honey bottle and drink after having it in the hand for many years? You're having a honey bottle in the hand, you don't want to open and drink it, you just lick the bottle from outside. What is the use? Clear? Only one reason is that, we are false ego. Only one reason is that why I should surrender to somebody. What if that, what if this, what if that, what if I get cheated? What if the temple devotees do this to me? What if? There are so many what ifs. So, but the moment you surrender to Krishna, it means you are not trying to protect yourself. Clear? Clear? You don't need to protect yourself. Krishna will take care of you. That conviction must be there. You can go to Veda based Prabhu, chapter 18, verse 66. Veda based, 1866, Bhagavad Gita. You can go to that purport. That surrender means Rakshayikshiti Vishwasho. Go down. Yeah, Anukula Sankalpa, Pratikula Savarjanam. No, that verse. Yeah. Rakshayiti Vishwasho, Gopurutve Varam Tada, Atmaniksheva Karpanne, Sadvida Sharanagari. So the third one is Rakshayiti Vishwasho means should have Vishwash or should have a faith that Krishna will always protect you. So you should not think that I may get cheated. What if the system is wrong, that wrong. Don't worry. Just take shelter of Srila Prabhupada. That is very, very, very important. So if you don't get initiated, then you should come again and again and again and again until you take shelter of Srila Prabhupada or any pure bona fide devotees in any of the other paramparas, whatever. Clear?
Actually, no one is as merciful as Srila Prabhupada Prabhu.
Yes. Of this time, this particular era, even when I went to Vrindavan, I saw there are so many foreigners of different sects. The Vaishnava sects, nowadays there are so many Swamis. But, I don't see any purity there, just like our Prabhupada movement, Like even some of our devotees also getting contaminated sometime by mixing with those kind of people in the name of chanting 64 rounds. Right? They say, Prabhu, I'm chanting 64 rounds, Prabhu. Then after some time, Prabhu, I got Gopi Baba now. I am Krishna's Gopi now. Okay. So we should not do all these things, We should only do what Prabhupada said. They chant 64 rounds, and after that they'll get Gopi Bhav, and then they will stop chanting because gopis are not chanting, right? So why I should chant? I become Gopi now, no need to chant. So these are all, we should not do this, In Vrindavan, there are so many people like that. There are so many Vaishnava, so-called, like spiritual masters of other sects, misguiding people. Yeah, so recently Radhanath Swami, right? Radhanath Swami wearing that sari.
Yes, Prabhu.
Actually, there was this one kid, Prabhu. I think you might remember him. His name was Nityanand from Gaudiya Math.
Yeah, correct.
So one day he had a photo of some Gaudiya Math Shiksha Guru. So I told him, who's this guy wearing sari? Why are you having him and all? And then he said, no, Prabhu, I've crossed the stage of Nishtha. I'm also situated in some very transcendental situation. That's what he was saying.
Okay.
And then he was arguing with Nimai Nitai Prabhu. Then Prabhu just said, no, this guy is bogus. No way. And then I don't know, now every day he's saying sadhana completed 64 rounds. But I don't know. So even I also stopped messaging.
Nimanita Prabhu showed him one verse that, that Sri Goswami is wearing, very little clothes, and you are wearing saris and this kind of things.
Is there any photo of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu wearing sari?
No.
Or did you read anything from Chaitanya Charitamrita, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu wearing sari because he become Gopi? Maybe Nityananda Prabhu? Advaita? So it means they did not go to the Gopi Bhav. Is there any Gopi more than Radharani? Is there any Gopi more than Radharani? And Radharani, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came by mood of Radharani. Right? If he did not get Gopi Bhav, then who can get Gopi Bhav? Chaitanya Mahaprabhu always living in the Gopi Bhav. Vipralamba, especially the topmost. Even the Gopis also, Vipralamba means, the separation. He always in the separation mood. Why he was not wearing this kind of nonsense? Actually, it is other way. The pure devotees, those who are in that conjugal love, they do not show it outside. You are from Bengal, right? Nandip, Debale Prabhu, you are from Kolkata, right?
Yes, not Kolkata, actually, Midnapur.
Huh?
Not from Kolkata, actually. It's a little far from here. It's Midnapur.
Yeah, in Mayapur, in Navadvip, in Mayapur, there is a place called Shiva Sangan. Shiva Sangan is the house of Shiva's Pandit. Shiva's Pandit is actually, who is the Shiva's Pandit? Who is Shiva's Pandit? Whose incarnation Shiva's Pandit is?
Narad Muni.
Yes, Narada Muni. So there is a Shiva Sangan is there. And the Shiva Sangan is the place where all the Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's confidential devotees meet at night. Whole day they preach outside. Whole night they go inside Shiva Sangan and then they close the door. And then they will cry whole night discussing the pastimes of Krishna and how Krishna, like all the Madhurya related pastimes they discuss, and then they chant and they get into trance and they discuss all those things, but they close the door. Why? Because they don't want to confuse others. They do not want to confuse others. Yeah. So you cannot do all this kind of nonsense, especially the third class devotees. According to Madhurya Kadambini, there are the Nishtha, Anishtaka. There's the two kind of bhakti. Nishtha bhakti, Anishtita bhakti. Anishtita bhakti got 6 levels. Right? The first stage is called Urchahamayi. Urchahamayi means, like over enthusiastic devotees. In the initial stage, The moment you chant Hare Krishna, then you see everybody as fools and rascals. They are not chanting, they are rascals. I am devotee now. They are all rascals, they are demons. I am devotee now. You see, I have become devotee. See, my father, rascal. He is not shy. Mother, he was rascal. One devotee asked one question, Sundar Gopal once. Prabhu, my father, mother, not devotees. I am devotee. How I can touch their feet? I am more than them, right? One devotee asked the question, bro, I am chanting, they are not chanting. So how I can touch their feet? They are lower than me, right? So this is actually initial stage. Initial stage, like Utsahamai. And next thing is Ganatarala. Ganatarala means, sometimes your bhakti is good, sometimes it is bad. Like sometimes Sai Karthi, Prabhu, now I don't feel good, Prabhu. Now I don't have interest to chant. Prabhu, what to do now, Prabhu? Prabhu, now, today I'm preaching, Prabhu. Today I distributed 10 books, 20 books. Then after that, 1 week, Prabhu, I have no interest to chant, Prabhu. What I should do now? This is part of spiritual life, Anishita Bhakti. The next stage is that sometimes you feel good, sometimes you feel not good. Likewise, there are different stages of Anishita Bhakti. So when you are Prakrita Sahajas, when you are, of course, when in the initial stage, Anishita Bhakti also, when you are following a bona fide spiritual master, no problem. You are Prakrita, you are third class. But there are kind of Prakrita Sahajya. That is dangerous. Prakrita is okay. Because in Prakrita, Anishita, you come to Nishta Bhakti, second class platform. Right? Yeah, you can show that 6 stages. You know that, Samir Prabhu? 6 stages of Anishita Bhakti?
Yes,
or
Prabhu.
should I show?
Fine.
Actually, Nimainita Prabhu also made a video, Prabhu.
Yeah,
that video was very humbling video.
Actually, there's one more video is there, but I mean, I don't know, I can recommend you for this or not. It is given by a ISKCON devotee. I think not required, I'll leave it. Of course, I was hearing Chaitanya Sharan. So I just randomly came across that. He explained that more detailedly about Nimai Pro video. I think it is very short description, right?
I think it's 20 minutes. 20 minutes.
Yeah, that was very long. I think he has made about 2 hours video about the Madhurya Kadambini. And Anishita Bhakti was explaining a little more. Maybe you can, if you want, you can see that. Nothing wrong. But don't make it a habit. Only this portion, if you want, you can see that. It will be interesting to see, to understand Anishita Bhakti platform. So first is actually Anishita. I mean, like, you got it, Prabhu, or should I search it?
Prabhu, I didn't find it yet.
Okay, I'll
So
show
is
you.
it about anarthas? Otherwise, I have sent it in the group. Is it about anarthas? So then, I have sent it in the group.
On data. Okay, I'm showing you here. You see the comment section. See the comment section?
It's not visible.
Unsteady devotional service
Prabhu,
progress
you're not
is
sharing it.
yeah, you want to share it? I put it in the comment note section.
Okay, yes.
Yes,
Actually,
Prabhu.
Prabhu, I have sent it in the group also in a PDF format. It's written like from Shastri quotations.
Okay, we did not receive yet on the group. Okay.
In the Telegram
Yes, in the group.
Okay, this
Telegram
is enough. You can see this one. This is enough. Unsteady devotional service progresses in 6 stages. You all are seeing, right? You know where to see, no?
Yes, Prabhu. Yes, Prabhu. We are seeing, Prabhu.
Yeah, in the chat session, you can see. Utsahamai. As you know, Utsaha means what? Enthusiasm. Utsahamai means actually, your false confidence. Like you pretend to be like Prabhupada, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Sometimes we can see some ISKCON devotees, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna. They shook their head like anything. I don't know why they shook like that. Sometimes, they move their head like this, like this. I don't know why they do all these things. Radhanath Swami is sect, when they chant, they bite the mantra and they spit on the floor, You look at the face, they'll be like biting the mantra. Just see how Radhanath Swami is chanting. You see the video, it'll be very funny. You see? Just like the biting the mantra and the spitting on the floor. Like that, they put their face like that. So it's a false confidence. Utsahamayi, like over enthusiasm. And one may be puffed up with enthusiasm. Because you're enthusiastic, it is good. Enthusiasm is good. Utsaha is good. But that utsaha cannot make you puffed up. When you go for book distribution, when you're distributing books, you get enthusiasm to do more, but you should not think that I am so powerful, I can sell books. And then it becomes actually Utsahamai platform. So this happens to all devotees. Initial stage, we get so much enthusiasm, then we start finding fault with other devotees. Senior devotees, see, what kind of person, he's not coming, he's coming late, he's not chanting well. One devotee, when Sundar Gopal went to Singapore, Russia, Sundar Gopal went to Russia once, I think 2018 or 17 sometime, and one new Bhakta, Russian Bhakta, he came to Sundar Gopal Prabhu and said, Prabhu, you are missing some words in your chanting. He was chanting, he said, Prabhu, one Krishna is missing. I just heard you, mantra. One Krishna is missing in your chant. You see? And also one devotee in Malaysia also did that. One Malaysian devotee also. Sundar Gopal Prabhu was chanting. He was chanting, Prabhu, I think you should record your mantra and hear, Prabhu. Some words are missing in your chanting. You see, this is actually Utsahamai platform. Then after some time, they all fall down. They all fell down. You see, the next thing is Ganatarala. Ganatarala means, what is that? Sporadic, is it? Or how to say that? Sporadic. Sporadic endeavor. Being sometime diligent and another time negligent. Sometimes you are very serious and sometimes you are not serious. Sometimes waking up, sometimes not waking up. Sometimes 16 rounds, sometimes 0 rounds. Right? Sometimes you want to do books, sometimes you don't want to touch the books also. Right? Then that is what? Ghana means strong. Ghana. Tarala means soft. Sometimes like Ghana, sometimes like Tarala. Sometimes like a brick, sometimes like a water. Like Ghana, Tarala. That is second. The next thing is Vyuda Vikalpa. Vyuda Vikalpa means the speculation stage. Indecision, extensive speculation. The mind spends time pondering on whether to renounce or take household life. Just like you're always making some plans. Oh, this is good or that is good. I should do this, I should do that. I think this is right. I think that is right. I think I should do this. I should become full-time. No, I should get married. No, I should. See, you're always, you are getting disturbed by unsteady plans. You're getting disturbed. The view of Vikalpa. In this stage, you always like to speculate so much. I think to get bhakti, I need a wife, Prabhu. Then she can cook for me. I think, then it's like that. Other time you say, no, I have to become sannyas. Or as you said, I should become Gopi Bhav now. I'm beyond all these things. Right? Prabhupada is not sufficient. Prabhupada did not teach about all this Gopi Bhav. I need some guru from Vrindavan. Right? Someone who is wearing some nice sari made of silk or cotton. I need that kind of guru. I don't want a guru wearing dhoti. I want a guru with a sari. This is actually Vyuda Vikalpa. You always, make some plans. And next thing is the Visheshangara. Visheshangara means the struggling with the senses or inability to give up sense enjoyment. So then a little bit next stage, advanced stage, you are not, you're out of Ganatarala, Vyuda Vikalpa. But the thing is that you are still fighting to control your senses. Sometimes you are not able to control. Sometimes you fall down. Sometimes you wake up and sometimes you fall down. Sometimes, like Visheshangara means you are fighting with your senses. You are fully not able to control your sense enjoyment. You still have some desire. That is actually the fourth stage of Anishtita Bhakti. You are all hearing, right? This is a very important topic. Right? Please hear.
Yes, Prabhu, we are hearing.
Don't put mute and go somewhere.
Yes,
very important topic. Next thing is Niyamakshama. Niyama Akshama. Niyama means what? Rules. Niyama Akshama. It means inability to uphold which results in inability to improve one's devotional service. But you are struggling to keep up the work. Like Prabhupada say, give up this, wake up in the morning and then read my books every day, 1 hour. And then there are rules and regulations, right? In Bhakti, there are so much of rules, right? What to eat and what not to eat, whether to eat only prasadam or sometime outside is also okay. This kind of, like, you are not able to fix yourself completely in niyama, akshama. So you're not able to completely follow the rules and regulations. And the next stage is actually Tarangarangini. Tarangarangini means enjoying the facilities offered by Bhakti. Then after some time, you become senior devotee, then people will offer obeisances to you, then give Ashirwad, Ayushman Bhava, right? And someone touch your feet, okay, Prabhu, Ayushman Bhava, like this, like Mahabharata, they say Vijay Bhava, like that. You cannot give Ashirwad. Right? You should always be humble, you should not get disturbed by your power or position, or like people will give a garland for you, people will glorify you. You should be in a same place how you are in your first day of devotional service. How you are in a new bhakta, what was your consciousness? You should be having the same consciousness. But of course, when the preaching comes, then we can show all our power. Like, all of us are like that. I mean, like Tattvik Prabhu, those who personally met Tattvik Prabhu, Rajakishore Prabhu, you will know that, right? I think Aditya Prabhu met, and our boys also met. Like, they are very powerful preachers. Even Sundar Gopal Prabhu also, when you personally talk to him, he is very, very simple, very simple, sweet person when you meet him in personal. But the moment we come for preaching, then, we are not going to be like, some soft people. We are hard, we cannot crack us. It should be like that. The preaching comes, yes. We are ready for the battle. But otherwise, we are always humble and simple, that is how the devotee is supposed to be. But Tarangarangini platform, what happened is actually you are getting bewildered by the results that you get by practicing devotional service. Like, people will give respect to you, people will glorify you, people, will give power to you, position to you. Like, you should not get disturbed. And, what is your aim? My aim is to become Acharya of ISKM next level. I don't know. This is not our aim. Like ISKCON, like I want to become Acharya, I want to become sannyas, I want to become Guru. Even Prabhupada, he never wanted to become a Guru. If you read Prabhupada letters when he was in America, Prabhupada wrote letter to some of the Gaudiya Maths. He was telling them, I'll be a worker of the mat. Please help me to do visa. I will make devotees and send to your mat, and you can make them as your disciples. Prabhupada wrote to all the Gaudiya Math Maharaj like that, some of the Maharaj, but nobody wanted to help him. See, even Prabhupada have never decided to become Guru. Prabhupada just wanted to be a Siksha Guru. He never wanted to be a Diksha Guru, or never wanted to start ISKCON also. Prabhupada sends devotees to some Gaudiya Math, and there in the Gaudiya Math, he sent them for training, but they got contaminated. They reinitiated them and did all kind of nonsense. So Prabhupada said, no man, don't go there. And then he started ISKCON. You see, otherwise, the devotee has no material motive. Clear? But these are the things. Tarangarangini means enjoying the facilities offered by Bhakti, material gain, worship, position. These are the weeds around the creeper of Bhakti. And seeking pleasure, Ranga. Ranga means, you want to enjoy. The weed, like the facilities which are small waves in the ocean of Bhakti. So when a guy is in this kind of anishtha, of course, it's not that first standard, second standard, it's not like that. It can always zigzag also. In the first stage also, you can get Tarangarangini and Vishesh Shankara. So it is not that order. It's not that first is this, second is this. No. It will always alter. Ganatarala will happen after 16 years also. And these are all Anishtita Bhakti. So when you are out of this sixth thing, then your Bhakti is called as Nishta. Nishta. But when you have a guy who is still struggling in Visheshankara, still struggling in actually the Niyamakshama, still struggling in Tarangarangini or Vida Vikalpa, Ganadarala, Urchahamayi, and then you tell him what is Gopi Bhav, and he'll become a Sahaja. Clear? Then he'll become Sahaja. That's why even Narayana Maharaj is commenting that, oh, Prabhupada never teach you about all these Rasa Leela and Gopi Bhav and all those things. But as far as I know, as far as I understand Krishna consciousness, these are not the subjects taught in some universities. These are subjects come from inside. Just like simple logic, Chedo Darpana Marjanam. The more and more you clean your mirror, more and more you can see. You see, like when your heart is not cleaned, then you see the body. You think you are a body. The more and more you purify yourself by your chanting and by devotional service, then, as you know, we are all what? We are all
marginal.
Yeah, what is that? Tataska. Right? Tataska Shakti. Antaranga, Bahiranga, Tataska. So we are in between, right? So in between means when you're not chanting, you're becoming Bahiranga. When you're chanting, you're getting understanding Antaranga. Sandaranga means you understand you are a soul. Then understand that you are part of Krishna. Next stage. First stage, you are a soul. Next stage, soul is part of Krishna. Then the third stage is about your servant of Krishna. You see? You are a soul and then part of Krishna. Next, you are a servant of Krishna. And then what kind of servant you are? That is a bhav. Then you want to be a dasya, or you want to be madhurya, or you want to be shanta. So these are all actually, it will not come by reading the books. It's, okay, I want to become Gopi, so I want to read the 10th canto again and again and again and again. It is not going to happen like that. It's not going to happen like that. That's what I was telling, I think, I'm going through today morning, if I'm not wrong. Like Bhaktivinoda Thakur is saying, the proper method to worship Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is in Dasya Rasa, Dasya Bhav. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to be worshipped, just like worshipping Narayan. Just like, I mean, how? He is Radharani, how you can worship like Narayan? That is because Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he is Acharya also. So, when you are engaging in your devotional service day by day by day by day by day by day, then your anarthas are going away. Then understanding of Krishna is increasing. I mean, the Krishna that you know on your day one and the Krishna that you know now is different, right? Yes. The day one, Krishna means something. Okay, Krishna. But now when you know Krishna, it means you have more, intimate with Krishna. But after 10 years, you get more intimate toward Krishna. Like when you say Krishna, like, like when the moment like Sukadeva Goswami don't even want to utter the name Radha. There's one specific gopi he's saying. You're not saying Radha also. Because the moment he uttered the name of Radha, he cannot talk further. He cannot talk further, So this kind of intimate devotional service are not to be taught by a spiritual master or not by reading that books related to Gopi Bhav, but simply by executing our sadhana bhakti. Increase sadhana bhakti. Increase, practice sadhana bhakti, then one day you will understand, what is, all these things. Otherwise, you'll become like our Nityananda. What? Within 2 weeks, oh Prabhu, I am beyond all this Anishtita. I am in Nishta Bhakti now.
Prabhu, he said he's in Nishta Bhakti. I asked him, do you even know what an Uttamadhikari is? He's like, no, what is that?
So, this is how they cheat people, This is how they cheat people. So, we should not get cheated by all these things. Clear? So, even what Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is saying? Sikshashtakam, last paragraph, what is he saying? Yeah, what is the meaning of that? आश्लिष्य वा पादरतं विनश्च माम अदर्शनम वर्महता करोतु वा यथा तथा वा तथा तुलंपतो matprananaadastu sayevana. It means, we are not desiring for anything. Not desire. I want to become gopi. No, it's not like that. Put the translation here, or you can show that. Shikshashtakam, last paragraph. See, I know no one but Krishna as my Lord. He shall remain. So even if he handles me roughly by his embrace, or makes me broken-hearted by not being present before me, he is completely free to do anything and everything, for he is always worshipable Lord, unconditioned. Unconditioned. Simply serve Krishna. Keep serving Krishna. Keep serving Krishna. But if you want to become gopi, then you are having bhakti is having some motive, How can your bhakti have motive? Right? What is bhakti? Bhakti has two things, right? What sloka? No, not that.
Prabhu, Srimad Bhagavatam, first canto 1, right? Ahetuki, that one.
Yes. Ahetuki aprahiyata. Save pumsam parodharma. 128. Yado bhakti radokshaje. Ahetuki aprahiyata. Ye atma suprasidati. 126, sorry. 126. Read the translation. Read it. Who want to read this?
I'll read.
I want to read this too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay,
Yes,
continue.
Prabhu.
Read,
Okay.
read.
Prabhu,
Translation.
Nepali Prabhu, read.
Yes. The supreme occupation, dharma, for all humanity is that by which men can attain to loving devotional service unto the transcendent Lord. Such devotional service must be unmotivated and uninterpreted to completely satisfy the self.
See, this is the point. The moment you have some motive, then the moment you get some motive, then you always become political. Then you are not qualified to be acharya. See, like we are all second-class devotees, right? Sometimes, we have to preach. Sometimes, I have to take some stand. That's okay. But acharya is beyond all this system. Prabhupada is beyond ISKCON. Prabhupada is beyond ISKCON. Prabhupada is beyond GBC. Like one place Prabhupada says that about Gurukul, and one devotee was saying that, yes, Prabhupada will make sure all ISKCON devotees send the children to Gurukul. And Prabhupada, ISKCON or FISKCON, I want children, Prabhupada say. ISKCON or FISKCON. So it means what? Prabhupada is not within ISKCON. He is not bound by no. ISKCON is some setup, some system created for management purpose. Otherwise, we have no such thing like that. So, but whereas if he's Narayana Maharaj, he's always actually blaspheming Prabhupada. Why? Because he wants to steal the disciples of Srila Prabhupada. That's like that shop, the item is not good. They are actually, that shop, they are not selling good quality. But you come to our shop, you can buy better books. Better. That's why that he's doing. Like, once in Pondicherry in the beginning days, before I come, one devotee was doing book distribution, and ISKCON president got so much angry. And then he came nearby, and then he said, all these books are duplicate. Only my shop books are original. All Prabhupada books only. He said, all these books are duplicate. Don't buy here. You come to my shop. There's original. He said, rascal, how is he speaking? Yeah. So when Narayana Maharaj say, oh, Prabhupada, I never did this. Same thing with the sort of Gauragovinda Maharaj says, oh, Prabhupada didn't teach you only to go near the ocean, and I teach you how to go inside, dive inside. So why you should do this? We don't hear any such comments by Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada always giving credit to Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur. Clear? So how can such a person can teach you pure devotional service? Not only that, this Narayana Maharaj is also saying that Prahlad Maharaj is not pure devotee. You know that? Have you heard of that? Have you come across that? No. Narayana Maharaj is saying, he's saying Prahlad Maharaj is not pure devotee.
Who said this? Who?
Narayana Maharaj. You don't know this?
Narayana Maharaj. Oh, acha. Narayana. Yes, from Gaudiya Math, right?
He's always envious of Prabhupada, you know.
From Gaudiya Math, right?
Yeah.
Oh, he, you know, in social media, he's very famous. You know, he always talk about this prema, conjugal love, this kind of thing.
Yeah, he talk like that, but he get always envious of Prabhupada. Prabhupada say anyone who is envious, he is not even a Vaishnava. Not to talk about prema and all those things, no. He's still in the kama stage. Right? He's in kama, not prema. I'll show you here. Yes, here. Okay, this is what Narayana Maharaj is speaking about Prabhupada. Sorry, Prahlad Maharaj. Sorry, it's not copied. Ignore that. I'll copy now. Yeah, read this.
Prabhu, should I read?
Yeah,
can I read?
Yeah.
Okay, just 1 minute, Prabhu. I'll just make it a little big. Okay. Narayan Maharaj deviates from Srila Prabhupada. Although he claims to be a successor to Srila Prabhupada and that Srila Prabhupada is somehow speaking through him, it should be noted that Narayana Maharaj's teachings often seriously differ from Srila Prabhupada's. This is what Narayan Maharaj has to say about Prahlad Maharaj, who is worshipped on every altar throughout ISKCON as a completely pure devotee of Krishna. Prahlad Maharaj was a very bona fide bhakta and he never wanted anything worldly, but he could not serve Krishna. His bhakti was mixed with jnana, knowledge of the Lord's opulence. If you have some worldly desire or any desire, then your bhakti may be Sangha Siddha Bhakti or Aropa Siddha Bhakti, but not pure transcendental bhakti.
See, this is the envious level of him. Clear? And he is actually blaspheming even Prahlad Maharaj. And let us see what Prabhupada is saying about Prahlad Maharaj.
Actually, Prabhupada says that a Siksha Guru who speaks against the conclusion of Diksha Guru is a demon.
Yes.
This person is doing this.
Anyway, I mean, it's another thing. If you want, I can show you that.
Prabhu, like all of Narayan Maharaj's followers, they were commenting on Nimanitai Prabhu's post on Instagram. Like almost there were 100 comments. All of them were like blaspheming Srila Prabhupada. You know, they were saying that, you know, like Nimanitai Prabhu does not know what he's doing. Then they were quoting Narayan Maharaj as a great, you know, Nitya Siddha Vaishnava and all of this. And 100 comments of all this type only. So it was very like kind of very annoying to read. 100 comments, Prabhu.
Anyway, that's what, because this discussion was going on recently. So I'm just quoting this. You see here, let me share the screen. Okay, the Chaitanya Charitamrita, Madhya Leela 1218. One who is envious of success of Vaishnava is certainly not a Vaishnava himself, but is an ordinary mundane man. Envy and jealousy are manifested by mundane people, not by Vaishnava. Why should a Vaishnava be envious of another Vaishnava who is successful in spreading the holy name of the Lord? An actual Vaishnava is very pleased to accept another Vaishnava who is bestowing Lord's mercy. A mundane person in the dress of Vaishnava should not be respected but rejected. Clear? Should reject. This is enjoined in the Shastra, Upeksha. The word Upeksha means neglect. One should neglect an envious person. A preacher's duty is to love the Supreme Personality of God and make friendship with Vaishnavas. Show mercy to innocent and reject and neglect those who are envious or jealous. Those who are jealous, there are many jealous people in the dress of Vaishnava and Krishna consciousness movement, and they should be completely neglected. And there is no need to serve a jealous person who is in the dress of Vaishnava. When Artam Das Thakur says, Chadiya Vaishnava Seva Nishtara Pechiye Keba, he is indicating an actual Vaishnava, not an envious and jealous person in the dress of Vaishnava. Clear? So this is very interesting, important point. Prabhupada says that anyone who is envious is an ordinary man. Then now he can be a, like a pure devotee of the Lord. When he is not even a devotee of the Lord. Or maybe a Kanishka devotee, as Devalaya Prabhu was commenting, right? 11 to 47. Right? There is a Prakrita devotee, third class devotee. If you don't know how to deal with other Vaishnavas, then, like he's just third class. Right? Then how you can consider, when you go to Gaudiya Math, the altar, you can see very interesting, the Guru Parampara. Like Bhakti Siddhanta will be some 5th or 6th. all unknown faces, you can see all photos. When you go to Gaudiya Math, you can see, like that.
Actually, they have a...
Yes, I have seen that.
You have seen that?
Yes. So much many gurus are there.
Yes.
Actually, Prabhu, they have a murti of what's that person's name?
Guru.
No, of Prabhupada's Sannyas Guru. I mean, Keshav Maharaj, I think so.
Yes.
Yeah. So all this time I was thinking that even Keshav Maharaj deviated, but recently I saw a clip like in YouTube where Srila Prabhupada in 1968, when Keshav Maharaj passed, Srila Prabhupada said that this great Vaishnava, he has gone back to the abode of Krishna Loka. And if I'm not wrong, he even addressed him as his divine grace.
So my personal advice is one thing. We don't need to go to any judgment of who went back, who does not go back, who will go back, who will not go back, and who is pure devotee, who is not pure devotee. We don't need to go into that, because only Krishna knows who will go back, who will not go back. Maybe he has done a serious aparadh, then he has forgiveness at the end of the days. Maybe Krishna forgive him. You are still keeping in the heart. How you know? Maybe he did offense, big offense, and at the end of the life, he is asking past forgiveness to Krishna and went back to Godhead. So, we are talking about philosophy. If Narayana Maharaj said it is wrong, it is no doubt that he was envious of Prabhupada. But Narayana Maharaj went back to Krishna or not, that we cannot say. We cannot say that he never go back to Godhead. Who are we to say that? But whatever he has done is wrong. Whatever he has done cannot be accepted. But we cannot go to the platform of all the Gaudiya Math gurus will not go back to Godhead. Because Prabhupada said, they are all, yeah, but Krishna is merciful now. If they ask forgiveness, why Krishna will not forgive them? Right. So we should not go to that personal. I mean, this is my personal opinion. Maybe some of my God brothers will differ from me also. This is my. I really don't want to go into the argument of assessing any devotee. Assessing the philosophy. I assess the philosophy. I always speak about the philosophical differences. Personally, whether this person went back or not gone back, whether he is pure or impure, and I cannot give any comment on that. I can say he is wrong, he is right, based on what I learned from my spiritual master. Whether he is a pure devotee, not a pure devotee, that I am not in a position to say that. I am not in a position to say that, oh, he will not go back to Godhead. I cannot say that. I mean, this is my personal stand. I always want to be in a safer side. I don't want to complicate my life with unnecessary judgments of other Vaishnavas. Right? But one thing is for sure, but by the speech of Narayana Maharaj, we can clearly understand that he is unfit to be called as Rasika Bhakta or something. Rasika Bhakta means who, what do we say, the Gopi Bhavan, Rasika, who got the rasa. Definitely is not in that position. Later he changed that we don't know. That we don't know. So we know only what happened until that point. After that point, what happened? We don't know. Clear. So we should always, what about Keshav Maharaj? Oh, he went back or not, whether he's a pure devotee or not. Why we should worry about it? What is our position? What is his position? If someone has given sannyas to Prabhupada, definitely is more than you. Right? Maybe it's a formality. That's another thing. Prabhupada is more than him. That is another thing. But definitely is more than us. Right? I mean, how we can go to the position of accessing him, assessing him, whether he's pure or impure or gone back or not gone back. Yeah. Our Prabhupada has told only for matter of etiquette, not real. How you know? Prabhupada don't respect his Siksha, I mean, his sannyas guru. Like that, he told some good words. Maybe it is not true also.
Actually, Prabhu, I was reading. Prabhupada was saying that one of my disciples, they have revived their previous good qualities. He was saying like this, previous good qualities. That's why I'm not able to focus on my translation work.
Oh. Yeah, sarcastically, huh?
Yes.
Sarcastically, he's saying, yeah, that's the thing. So we unnecessary, we should not go into any personal assessment. That is always my request to all the devotees who come in touch with me. I always say that do not go into personal discussions at any time. Either this man is HKM or ISKM or ISKCON or whatever it may be. Do not go to personal judgments of any Vaishnavas. Philosophy, yes, let us discuss. Philosophically is right or wrong, that we can say. We cannot act like a pure devotee. No, I don't talk about him. No, not like that. Philosophy, yeah, we can talk. Right? You understand what I'm saying? If you drink poison, if one drink poison, he will die. That is philosophy. Some can survive also.
Yes, Prabhu. Sorry to ask such a question, Prabhu. I'm sorry.
No. I'm not sorry or right. I'm just correcting you so that others also will know that.
Yes, Prabhu.
It's not about sorry or right. I mean, I'm just explaining this so that you will know that. Because I normally I don't even go to this kind of knowledge acquire. I don't like to also acquire knowledge about what about this guru, what about that person, what about this person. I in fact, to be honest, I don't know anybody other than Prabhupada. I don't know anybody. I don't know any of the Narayana Maharaj or Gaudiya Math Guru or this Guru, that Guru, Sridhar Maharaj. I don't know anybody. Because I don't want to know about them. Why I should know about them? Yeah, you come for discussion, then I research. If someone blaspheme my guru, then I will also research. I will counter you. That time I can do that. Otherwise, why I should do this? Narayana Maharaj did this. Okay, then he spoke about Prabhupada, so we speak about him. That is to, then I'm using my anger in the service of my spiritual master. Krodhat Krishna Deshi Jane. Krodhat Krishna Deshi Jane. So, Krodha should be used. You're a Bengali, you understand, right? Maybe you don't understand my accent. Devale Prabhu.
Yes.
Krodhat Krishna Deshi Jane. So anyone who is actually Krishna Dveshi, against Krishna devotees or Krishna against Krishna, then you use your anger on them.
Yes.
Is it clear, Karti Prabhu?
Yes, Prabhu. From next time, I'll only look at the philosophy when required, Prabhu. I won't
Yeah,
because my mind just got curious. That's why.
But at the same time, we should not act like a pure devotee. No, Prabhu, everybody is pure. I mean, all are pure devotees. Don't go to that platform. That is more dangerous. Because we are a third class, second class devotees. We can prove, I don't want to talk about anybody, Prabhu. Not like that. I mean, it is none of my business, When there is a business, then you talk about it. Like, otherwise, don't use your time in doing research about all these people. When there is some requirement, then you can use it, Clear?
Yes, Prabhu. Thank you, Prabhu.
Yes. Any other questions? Anybody want to know?
Prabhu, actually, I was just, I had one doubt, Prabhu. So, like in this class, I don't remember which lecture by Tatvit Prabhu, but actually Tatvit Prabhu said that only in the Gaudiya Sampradaya, especially from Prabhupada, only from Prabhupada, if slowly one gets purified, he can reach the topmost level of devotional service to Radha Krishna. In every other Sampradaya, maximum they can go is to Dasya Ras. So this is what Tatvit Prabhu said. So is it like that, Prabhu?
I don't know. We have to see the context in how he spoke. I don't think so.
Prabhu,
Because
did you listen to like Harinama Chintamani course? In that you saw it?
I don't remember, Prabhu. I saw it long ago, but the context was, I think so, if I'm not wrong, about I think there was some Sri Vaishnava person asking what's the difference. And
definitely Sri Vaishnava cannot understand. That I know. Sri Vaishnava cannot understand this. But other Sampradaya, they are also worshipping Radha Krishna, like Kumara Sampradaya and Rudra Sampradaya, like some of them, they are also worshipping Radha Krishna. Madhu Sampradaya, they can understand. Madhwas cannot understand. But some of the Vallabha Sampradaya, like Nimbarka Sampradaya, they are also, like for example, Banki Bihari is worshipped by Vallabha Sampradaya. There are Vallabhacharya followers, Nimbarka Sampradaya.
Nimbarka.
Yeah, they are also following Radha Krishna worship only. So, I mean, I don't know what context he said that, but we should understand. But definitely, Sri Vaishnava Sampradaya, they will not understand Radha Krishna at all.
Yes, true.
Aditya is here. He left. Aditya Prabhu and myself, Tarangini, three of us, we went to the place in a Bandir one. And we went with the bike. If you remember, I don't know, you sent the photo or not, about Lakshmi Devi doing tapasya.
Yes, true. You sent photo.
Yes, Prabhu, we saw.
So that is a place Lakshmi still doing tapasya. She cannot go inside Rasalila. We can see Yamuna from the place. Yamuna is there. And then behind Yamuna is Vrindavan. And this side Lakshmi Devi is sitting. She cannot go. She cannot cross the Yamuna river. Not allowed. Clear. There are other sampradayas. For example, you see, like Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, some of the followers are also from different sampradaya. Like some of them are also following Nimbarka and all that. They're also following Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. They're like Nimbarka sampradaya also respect Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Vallabhacharya, they are also respect Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. But the parampara is different. They're not actually Gaudiya Vaishnavas. But for this moment, yes, except Prabhupada, no other way. For this particular era, the 2023, 2020, 1970 and 2050 or sometime, this time, I don't see anybody other than Prabhupada. All others are got stuck somewhere, They got stuck somewhere in the Hinduism or some actually Gaudiya or some, like a Gopi Bhav or some, like a Sahajya, and they got stuck somewhere. But our movement is actually pure logical and then, like practical and sensible. And Prabhupada has given a very beautiful system. I don't know.
In India right now, people are talking about Sanatan Dharma and Hindu Dharma. They are like building temples, but they do not want to study Shastra in a group. They just in Instagram they're like Sanatani, Hindu, but that is actually waste of time.
Yes. Yesterday I saw a Facebook post, and one priest was selected for Ayodhya Ram Temple. I saw a post, and he was taken from the some ashram, some Gurukula somewhere, and he was selected out of 3,000 person. So 3,000 people got interviewed, and he was chosen. And he's having this big mustache and tilak like this. Why there is no Vaishnavas do puja of Ram? Why you have to find someone, wearing Shiva tilak like this? Out of 3,000, he was selected. These are all crazy, They don't understand what is devotional service. They don't know nothing of nothing. They get Hindus and, Dharmis. And another word nowadays in India, the word Ram means BJP, The moment you say Jai Shri Ram, and they think you are Modi, you are supporting Modi. No, I am not supporting Modi, Oh, you are RSS, huh? Oh, you are RSS. No, I am not RSS. But you are saying Jai Shri Ram.
Prabhu, actually, I was watching Tathit Prabhu's videos, and I want to share like 2 points which I remember I really remember, and it's regarding to like Hindutva. So Tathit Prabhu said that those who take to violence to propagate Hinduism, they're simply based on sentiment, and it's actually the thing is that they're actually cowards because they don't know the philosophy. That is why they're taking to violence. So this is what the Tathit Prabhu said. They don't know anything, and because of that, they're so insecure, and because of that, they're taking to violence.
Again, it is contextual, so I don't know what context is said. I see. It is not that those who are taking violence are cowards. What about Hanuman? So, if you are taking violence without knowledge, then you are a coward. You are using violence with proper knowledge, then you are not coward. See, cowards are people who is having fear of losing something. Like cowards get angry. In other words, though I always say that anyone who is getting angry is actually an insecure guy. It is not a powerful guy, People normally think, oh, he's getting angry. I think he's very powerful. He's getting angry. He's a powerful guy. No, he's not a powerful guy. He's a very weak guy. That is why, out of fear of losing some post or power or name or fame, he get angry. But the person who has nothing to lose, he don't get angry. Like when Ardas Thakur was beaten up in the street, or when Nityananda Prabhu was beaten by Jagai Madai, and they never showed anger or something. But Chaitanya Mahaprabhu showed anger. That is not out of losing something or something, but because they insulted Krishna Bhakta, he went and protected. So violence can be used in Krishna's service. Why not? Why not?
Actually, the context was that I'm sorry for not specifying the context, Prabhu.
Yes.
But the context was that some person in the in that YouTube live chat, he was saying Hindutva is this, we have to do this, we have to do that. And then because of the Hindutva movement, what happened was a certain sect came out. I do not know the name exactly, but some certain Mayavadi sect came out, and then they completely reject the Puranas, completely reject Srimad Bhagavatam. They say Srimad Bhagavatam is story. So because of things like this is happening.
Arya Samaj Prabhu.
Yeah, Arya Samaj. So Prabhu was very angry because this person was saying Hindutva, but he was saying that you don't even know the philosophy and you're simply taking to violence without knowing the philosophy. And this is like being a coward because you do not know the basis in which the dharma should be propagated, and you simply want to
actually now Prabhu
get in fight and so on.
Now Prabhu, in India, Prabhu, this Muslim people kind of they're doing the hijab and cutting cows, like almost every day. So that's why this kind of Hindu people, they want to fight. That's why this propaganda is coming.
Yeah, yes. The Vaishnavas can get angry, but they are not classified as Vaishnavas. Vaishnavas can use the anger to propagate Krishna consciousness, because we also need some Kshatriyas. There are so many Kshatriya kings, they use their anger. There are so Vaishnava kings, they use their anger. Anger can be definitely used in Krishna service. But those who are not devotees, and they are, you cannot call them as Vaishnavas. They are not Vaishnavas. Arya Samaj and all those people, they are fools actually. They are fools. This RSS, all these people, they know no philosophy, nothing, They know nothing of nothing. And they think they are acting like they are dharma, they are protecting dharma.
Actually, Prabhu, this Gita, the head preacher was interviewing with one Arya Samaj, preacher. So the Arya Samaj preacher was saying that how Narasimha can come out of pillar. It is like nonsense, and it's not based on science. He was telling like this.
What is it?
He said that how can the Purana says that Narasimha came out of pillar? How this is possible? Is it's breaking the science laws, then it's not possible. It is beyond science, so we cannot we cannot accept it.
So they're protecting science. So what did he answer?
Actually, this Gita person answered that. Actually, I was thinking that he will answer like this, that Bhagavan is infinite and we cannot understand. But he was like kind of, he was not showing any kind of Shastric references, but he was like telling him by his own understanding. No, you are wrong, and kind of no Shastric reference.
There is one verse from Srimad Bhagavatam, 6th canto. Yamaraj is explaining the Lord is everywhere, just like the both ways. Just like a cloth, the thread is in both ways, right? Likewise, the God is everywhere in his creation. There is one verse. Let me see the verse. Very interesting verse. Yes. 6:3:12. You can open. 6:3:12. Read the translation.
Yes, so Yamaraja said, "My dear servants, you have accepted me as a supreme, but factually I am not. Above me, above all the other demigods, including Indra and Chandra, is the one supreme master and controller. Partial manifestation of his personality are Brahma, Vishnu, and Shiva, who are in charge of the creation, maintenance, and annihilation of this universe. He is like the two threads that from the length and breadth of a woven cloth. The entire world is controlled by him, just as a bull is controlled by a rope in its nose."
So the Lord is situated in every part of the creation, like a length and breadth. So that is the total argument of Hiranyakashipu, because the Arya Samaj guy is Hiranyakashipu. The same logic presented Hiranyakashipu. Hiranyakashipu asked, "Where is your Lord?" And Prahlad said, where not my Lord? There was argument of Prahlad Maharaj. Hiranyakashipu, "Where is your Lord?" And Prahlad Maharaj said, "Where not my Lord? My Lord is everywhere." That's why he's called as omniscient. What is that? What is the word? English word? He's everywhere. Omnipresent.
Omnipresent.
He's omnipresent. He's everywhere. Then he said, "Is he in the pillar?"
Yes.
He said, "Yes." Then Prahlad
Yes, so
Maharaj said,
regarding
"Lord
this,
is in the pillar." Prahlad never says he's in Lord is in the pillar. Prahlad never says he's in the pillar. He said Lord is everywhere. Then Hiranyakashipu asked, "Is he in the pillar?" He said, "Why not? Why
He's in
not?"
the pillar also.
Huh?
Then Prahlad
So,
Maharaj said, yes, he's in the pillar also.
yes, in the pillar also. Then when Hiranyakashipu
yes, so
strike up,
regarding,
then he came out,
yes, so
because even the pillar is also his creation, right? He is everywhere. Sarvato, what is that? What is that? Sahasra Shirisha Purusha Sahasrakshat Sahasrapad Sabhumim Vishwato Vishwat Yashadishta Dashangulam. Is everywhere in his nook and corner of his creation. The Lord is there. He has thousands of eyes, thousands of nose, thousands of ears. The Lord is everywhere. That is called Vishwarupa. Vishwarupa means Lord is everywhere.
yes, so regarding this, Arya Samaj sometimes say that if God is everywhere, so why I should go to temple, because they are kind of, what they do not want to do any kind of murti puja or vigraha. So regarding this, I have found one, interesting verse in Shrimad Bhagavatam yesterday. It's 3:29:25. Swami Prabhu, can you open that? 3:29:25. Kapil Dev Bhagavan is saying that 3:29:25. I think, yes. Yes, performing his prescribed duties, one should worship the deity of the Supreme Person of Godhead until one realizes my presence in his own heart and in the hearts of other living entities as well.
Yes.
Yes, Prabhu. You had posted in group, no, Prabhu?
Yes, Prabhu.
Yes. See, this is the thing, because that is why the sannyasis, they don't worship deities. The sannyasis do not worship, not like that. Sannyasis are not into deity worship. I can say that. The sannyasis are not into deity worship. Deity worship for householders. The sannyasis are always traveling, how to carry deities with them. Sannyasis, always traveling, so they cannot carry deity and here and there, they cannot do that. Even actually, we can see the pastimes of Jagannath Das Babaji Maharaj. He was having some deity, he was worshipping. After some time, he gave it to somebody and he was traveling. Then he wanted deity again. Then he got another deity, he was worshipping, and all that also he gave to somebody. Because they're always traveling. They cannot focus their mind on deity platform. Because they are seeing Krishna everywhere. They are seeing Krishna everywhere. Then why you should see in deity? But prakritas, the sahajas, the rascals and fools, they don't need deity also, because they don't see Krishna anywhere. Just like a pure devotee see Krishna everywhere, they don't need deity. And these rascals also don't need deities because they don't see Krishna anywhere also. They don't see in the house, they can see the deity also. All they can see is a stone, because their mind is like that, their heart is like that. And there is some joke, there is a joke like one person will ask a question that, if the God is everywhere, then why is he to be worshipped in the deity, the temple? And he will be coming in a bicycle, right? Bicycle. And that guy will say, we'll remove the air from the tire. Remove the air from the tire. That's why you remove the air from the tire. And the air is everywhere, then why you want to put in the tire? No, that is a joke. But the point is, the philosophy is that this is the exact philosophy, 3:29 and 25. You need deity worship because you cannot see the Lord everywhere. Because you cannot see the Lord everywhere, you need a deity to focus your mind and then worship him. A deity is required. These people are rascals, they don't know anything.
Also, there's also, Prabhu, this Arya Samaj people say that it's like a form to formless. Also, this this kind of things, because when we say that you have to go to temple and worship until you realize this what Paramatma. So they think that supreme thing is like what impersonal void. Sometimes they present like this.
That's why, man. Krishna says, right? 9:11. 9:11 Krishna says, no? Avajanati mam muda manashim tanmashitam parambhava majananto me mama Buddha Maheshwaram. The fools deride me when I reside in human form. They do not know my glory is clear. So they do not know. Also, you can see 9:25 that clears more clearly. Sorry, 7:25.
Also, Prabhu, 3:26:28 purport. Here Prabhupada described it very perfectly. 3:26:28.
I'll go to 7:24, Prabhu. Complete this first. I'll come to you, Devalaya. Wait. 7:24. Sorry. Go to 7:24. Yeah, read the translation.
Unintelligent men who do not know me perfectly think that I, the Supreme Personality of Godhead Krishna, was impersonal before and have now assumed this personality. Due to their small knowledge, they do not know my higher nature, which is imperishable and supreme.
So anyone who thinks that the God is a person, but he took a personal feature, he's a rascal. He's a fool. This is what this verse is. Avyaktam vyaktimapannam. Actually, the Lord is avyaktam, but he become vyaktimapannam. Apanna means he created, manifested. Avyaktam manifested into vyaktam. Mannite mam abuddhaya. Only abuddha means one of fools. Buddhi means intelligence. Abuddhi means fools. Mannite means thinking. Mannite mam abuddhaya. The fools think about me like that. Fools think that, Krishna actually no form. The God has no form, but he took a form now. Mannite mam abuddhaya. Parambhavam ajananto means parambhavam, my higher nature. Ajana. Jana means no. Ajana means they do not know. They do not know my high nature. Mama Buddha Maheshwaram. So they don't know that how, what is my position, people do not know. It's the same thing, they think that the God is formless, but he took a form. Saguna Brahman and what? Guna Brahman. Saguna Brahman, Nirguna Brahman. Nirguna means the God has no guna. When the God get guna, he get contaminated. That is their philosophy. The moment the Lord get incarnation or avatar, then they get contaminated. That is their philosophy. Clear? What you are saying, Devalaya Prabhu?
Yes, so I was saying that 3:26:28 purport is also describing it very perfect way. Also, Prabhu 3:28:17. Here also says Krishna is always young and worshipped by every planet. Here the word is Shashvat, means eternal.
One by one.
3:28:17.
Finish this first.
Yes,
Read the translation.
The mind of the living entity is known by the name of Lord Aniruddha, the supreme ruler of the senses. He possesses a bluish black from resembling a lotus flower growing in the autumn. He is found slowly by the yogis.
Okay.
And purport is very important to this purport. Can I read too?
Yeah.
Yeah. The system of yoga entails controlling the mind, and the lord of the mind is Aniruddha. It is stated that Aniruddha is four-handed with Sudarshana chakra, council club, and lotus flower. There are 24 forms of Vishnu, each differently named. Among these 24 forms, Sankarshana, Aniruddha, Pradyumna, or Vasudeva are depicted very nicely in the Chaitanya Chaitamrita, where it stated that Aniruddha is worshipped by the yogis. Meditation upon voidness is a modern invention for the fertile brain of some speculator. Actually, the process of yoga meditation is, as described in this verse, should be fixed upon the form of Aniruddha. By meditating on Aniruddha, one can become free from the agitation of acceptance and rejection. When one's mind is fixed upon Aniruddha, one gradually becomes God realized. He approaches the pure status of Krishna consciousness, which is the ultimate goal of yoga.
See, very clearly explained. What is another one? 3:29?
3:28:17 too. 3:28:17.
Yeah, read.
Yes, so first of all, I think we should read the Sanskrit verse because it's more important. Here, the word Shashvat is used. Apichaya apichaya darshanam Shashvat sarva loka namaskritam what santam vayasi kaishore vritanu graha kataram. So the translation is. The Lord is eternally very beautiful, and He is worshipable by all the inhabitants of every planet. He is ever youthful and always eager to bestow His blessing upon His devotees. Now, it is written in purport, Prabhu. Can I read the purport?
Yes, carry on.
Yes, the word here, the word Sarva Lokam Namaskritam means that He is worshipable by everyone on every planet. There are innumerable planets in the material world and innumerable planets in the spiritual world as well. On each planet, there is innumerable inhabitants who worship the Lord. For the Lord is worshipable by all but the impersonators. The Supreme Lord is very beautiful. The word Shashvat is significant. It is not that He appears beautiful to the devotees, but is ultimately impersonal. Shashvat means ever existing. The beauty is not temporary. It is ever existing. Here is always youthful. In Brahma Samhita 5.33, it also stated, Advaitam Achyutam Anadim Anantarupam Adayam Purana Purusham Naiva Yuvanamam Cha. He is one without a second, yet although he is an original person, he never appears old. He always appears as an ever fresh blooming youth. The Lord facial expressions always indicates that he is ready to show favor and benediction to the devotees. For the non-devotees, however, he is silent. As stated in the Bhagavad Gita, although he acts equally to everyone because he is the supreme person of Godhead and because all living entities are his sons, he is specially inclined to those engaged in devotional service. The same fact is confirmed here. He is always anxious to show favor to the devotees, just as the devotees are always eager to render service unto the Supreme Personality of Godhead. The Lord is also very eager to bestow benediction upon the pure devotees. Shashvat, that word.
Very good. See, the word is silent is very important. You see, the Lord is silent to the non-devotee. Silent means he is not responding with them. It's not that someone who is blaspheming the Lord get angry, nothing like that. Because if we blabber, why the Lord should respond to us? Because when we are conditioned, we always blabber, no? We always talk nonsense. So the Lord, always keep himself silent. He don't talk much, before the non-devotees. Because Krishna responds only with the devotees. That's why Krishna is with the flute. He don't have any gada or shanga chakra in his hand. Clear? Why the Lord doesn't have Shankha Chakra Gada Padma? Because Krishna doesn't deal with non-devotees. To deal with non-devotees, there is Vishnu, Narayan. Otherwise, personally, Krishna, he has nothing to do with the devotees, not devotees. He need only flute with the devotees. Just attract everybody. I think, am I confirmed? Are you able to hear me?
Yes, bro, we were able to hear you, but the camera I think got stuck for a few moments.
Now it's okay.
Now okay?
Yes,
Now
bro.
fine, yes, bro. Now okay.
Yeah. Even your camera also got. I think network issue was there. Your camera also got stuck. So what I was,
So network.
or should I repeat it? You are able to hear what I said just now?
Yes, Prabhu. Yes, we heard it.
So that's why the Lord has any no Shankha Chakra and all those things in his hand.
Also, Prabhu, including
Yeah.
regarding this 328:30 is also important.
So there is a
Which says
question
Bhagavan
by,
is not imagination.
yeah, Varun Prabhu. Sorry?
Yes, Prabhu, I was saying that regarding this imagine a form or formless 328:30 verse is also important. 328:30.
Can show that? There are so many.
Prabhu, I'm very sorry
Here,
to interrupt, but like actually, I would like to introduce Varun Prabhu. He was actually in ISKCON Delhi, if I'm not wrong, for about 3 or 4 years. He was practicing there. He's chanting 16 rounds and everything. He was also in the book distribution marathon, and last year he sold about 400 Bhagavad Gita around Varun Prabhu, Varun Prakash Prabhu.
Oh, very good.
Yeah. So now he has come to us and he's understanding that the Ritvik system, and he's also in our group chat. He's watching the lectures and he's joined last week. So I would just like to introduce him to you. So we've been speaking to him. So I just want to introduce him to you, Prabhu.
400 Bhagavad Gita, huh? Wow.
400 last year, Prabhu.
Hare
Here I'm
Krishna.
struggling to sell 10 books, 400.
So if you want some books, let me know. I can supply you. You can distribute the books. Varun
Yes,
Prabhu,
yes, Prabhu. Yes, Prabhuji.
you contact me. I can order some books for you. You can, where are you actually?
Prabhuji, I am in Delhi, New Delhi, in Chipewara site.
Okay. Yeah, even Tatit Prabhu was discussing about some book distribution in Delhi site. So I'm okay. You are working or what you're doing?
I'm working, Prabhuji, and
Working as?
work from home.
Work from home. But what is your job?
Customer handling, Prabhuji.
Okay. Customized?
Customer handling, Prabhuji.
Customer handling. Okay. You are married or?
No, Prabhuji. Unmarried.
Okay, good. So last year, ISKCON Delhi supply you books?
Ji, Prabhuji.
Last year, you got books from ISKCON?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yeah, you can take books from, if you want, let me know how much books you want. I can send you the books.
Okay, Prabhuji.
You can distribute the books.
Okay, Prabhuji.
But order before, because marathon season.
Yes.
Stock may not be there. You have my number?
No, Prabhuji.
Whom you know in the team? Karthi Prabhu, Sami Prabhu, anybody you know in this team?
Yes, Prabhuji. Karthik Prabhu.
You ask
Sammy.
them, they will give you my number. Then you can message me if you want something.
Yes.
I can supply you. So he was asking a question, how important is book distribution? Book distribution is our very, very, very important aspect of devotional service, because Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur called the books as Brahat Mridanga. I mean, he's calling a printing press as Bhagat Mridanga, because when the devotees are doing some kirtan, and that kirtan is audible only inside that particular room. But when the printing press is doing some kirtan, like when it is operating, that creates sound that can be heard throughout the whole world. The sound that is created by the printing machine, that can be heard throughout the world. That is why Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur call it as Brahat Mridanga. So that is why our whole intention is to distribute books. Even Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur, he used to get so much satisfaction when his disciple even distribute one article of him is outside. on Janmashtami day, some devotees were not going for preaching and they're sitting inside. And then Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati asked them, why are you not going for preaching? Why are you sitting here? But they said, yeah, Maharaj, today is Janmashtami, we are fasting. So I think it's very difficult to go when we are fasting. And he said, okay, go and take prasadam, then you go for preaching. So he said, you don't even need to do fast, go for preaching. Go and distribute literatures. So that is the need of book. According to, there are chapter 19, Madhya Leela, verse number about 160. He's saying about Jiva Himsa. The different kinds of weeds, right? Different creepers. You can go next. Different creepers of bhakti. Where is it mentioned? Okay, next verse. See the purport. What is it mentioned? 160 purport. Something is there.
Prabhu, you mean like about preaching? If one is not preaching, he's actually committing offense to other living entities. That was?
Yes.
It is CC Madhya 12.135.
Yeah, 12.135. I just shared it to one devotee.
12.135. Yeah, you shared to me, Prabhu.
Oh, you only? Okay.
Yes, Prabhu.
Is it 12.135?
Yes, Prabhu. Yes, this is the verse. In the purport, Prabhu.
Where is it?
Here is Jiva Himsa, but
no, it's here only, Prabhu. If you type Jiva Himsa in your
it's here.
Read that.
Search bar.
It is.
Yeah, there. The word Jiva Himsa, envy of other living entities, actually means stopping the preaching of Krishna consciousness. Preaching work is described as paropakara, welfare activity for others. Those who are ignorant of the benefits of devotional service must be educated by preaching. If one stops preaching and simply sits down in a solitary place, he is engaging in material activity. If one desires to make a compromise with the Mayavadis, he is also engaged in material activity. A devotee should never make compromises with non-devotees. By acting as a professional guru, mystic yogi, or a miracle man, one may cheat and bluff the general public and gain fame as a wonderful mystic. But all this is considered to be dust, straw, and grains of sand within the heart. In addition, one should follow the regulated principles and not desire illicit sex, gambling, intoxications, or meat.
Yeah. So when you don't preach, it's called a Jiva Himsana. Actually, the verse is, the source of this verse is Madhya Leela 19:159. 19:159. The word Jiva Himsana is there. 159. 159 or 160, 159. One verse before. Yeah. Nishidachara kutina hati jiva himsana labha puja pradishtadi yata upashaka gane. So jiva himsa means unnecessary killing animals or souls. So when you are not preaching, that is considered as jiva himsa. So when you are not distributing books, then you are doing a jiva himsa. How can a devotee be, like not telling others, right? You should tell others that the one you got, the taste that you got, that should distribute others also. Clear? That is why importance of book distribution is a very, very dear service to Srila Prabhupada, because even the basic verse, Bhagavad Gita, chapter 18, verse number 67, 68. So Krishna clearly says that this knowledge should not be given to, next verse, 68. You can go to 68. Next 68. For those who yaidam paramam guhyam mad bhakti shavijanati, this was. For one who explained the supreme secret devotees, pure devotion is guaranteed. At the end, he will come back to me. So anyone who is explaining means distributing books also are considered as explaining. Right? Next verse. There is no servant in the world more dear to me than he, nor will there be anyone who is more dear. Clear? So that's why book distribution is the topmost, especially in India. We normally we lose money by distributing books. Like as a temple manager, I'm telling you that by distributing books, we lose money. We don't gain anything. But foreign countries, by distributing books, you can even run the temple. That much profit you can make. But in India, by distributing books, we don't make much profit. But we don't calculate that way. We don't calculate like how much money we collect by distributing books, because nowadays printing value is, because one Bhagavad Gita, even I am getting for 260 rupees. In those days, we used to sell Bhagavad Gita for 100 rupees. Right now, we are temple is getting Bhagavad Gita for 260 rupees, and people will not get it. Like when you say 500 rupees, not going to people are not going to buy. You have to give some 300 also, people will feel, oh, 300 rupees, so expensive, people will think like that. So nowadays, book distribution in India is actually, it's not a big profit, but we should not think like that, because book distribution itself is profit. We are gaining a soul. We may not gain money, but we are gaining a soul by distributing books. Clear? So this very, very pleasing service to Prabhupada. I'm very happy that Varun Prabhu was doing a lot of book distribution last year. I request you to continue the same thing this year also. Also inspire others. And especially this month is Gita Jayanti month. So next Ekadasi, I think December 22 or 23, that particular Ekadasi is actually the day when Bhagavad Gita was spoken. So Gita Jayanti. So this 1 month, Bhagavad Gita, books will be, distributed by devotees around the world. They do the marathon. I also request, if anybody want to do that, I can also supply books. So you can distribute books in your own place, so that, and please Prabhupada this way.
Prabhu, actually, I want to do a little bit, Prabhu. I had 13 or 14 books. I've sold, I think, 12. One Brahma Samhita, I don't know how I will try that also.
Contact Rishikesh Prabhu and take
yes, Prabhu. Like, I actually contacted Prabhu, but after that, they were traveling and they got very busy.
Tomorrow they are going Jaipur, I think better you contact Bhajakari Prabhu. He will come day after tomorrow. You tell him to greet you.
Okay.
They were here only for the past 2 weeks. You could have told them. Or you can tell Bhajakari Prabhu, tell him on Tuesday, and follow with them, because devotees here have a lot of service. They, of course, it's not an excuse, but sometimes they get busy and forget. So you can remind them again and again, so that they can do that.
Or should I go to ISKCON and buy the books?
No. Why?
To...
Take from us, okay.
Okay, Prabhu. Yes,
also
I'll do that.
Profit to the temple also.
Yes, Prabhu. Usually, Prabhu, I was giving one book to one person, Prabhu. Like most people over here, Prabhu, North Indians, they have money. It's not that they don't have money. Like most of them have decent money. But I remember, I tell them, okay, this is a book, if you read Krishna consciousness, then, your life will be very nice. You can learn a lot about, if you're very scientific, you can learn a lot about science also inside. And then they'll be like very interested. But the moment money comes, then sometimes they hesitate. So one guy is like 25 rupees. I was thinking 25 rupees, what are you saying? Then I said, okay, you know what? Okay, he's very atheistic fellow. But I told him, okay, fine, you give 10 rupees. Okay, no problem. And then he said, I won't read it, but I will give it to my friend who might read it. I said, okay, 10 rupees, and I gave it to him. So always as Indians, for money, like their hands are like this, so tight. They don't want to give, it seems. I don't know why.
No, they don't prioritize this. Their doesn't looks like very important. They will use the money for buying some hamburger. They cannot use it.
Prabhu, that verse 328:30.
Yeah, you can post it here. You can post in the comment section. we can read it. So anybody, any other questions from any devotees? I'm getting fear by looking at Satyam Prabhu because I'm going Jaipur. The way he is wearing the cold winter clothes, I'm getting scared of the temperature there.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Prabhu, actually, I'm having a bit of cold, so
Oh, yeah,
I'm
cold,
just
man.
trying to protect myself.
I thought it is very cold there. Tomorrow I'm going Jaipur, and I think I will also come to
Rish,
Delhi.
yeah,
Maybe a short visit. One or one.
Rishikesh.
Uh, Rishikesh Prabhu, he may not come Delhi. I'm not sure, but
He was
Delhi.
telling me about your trip, Prabhu. Yeah.
Yeah, he's coming to Jaipur. He's also coming to Vrindavan one day. We are going Vrindavan also. If you want, you can also come. One day we'll be in Vrindavan again. So, yes. So thank you so much for devotees. Did some contribution for this. Karthi Prabhu and Pranjal Prabhu and I don't know the full list. They know the list. I don't know who all donated. So we thank everyone for that. So if you're free, you can come one day, Vrindavan, Satyam Prabhu, we can meet there.
Yes, Prabhu, sure.
But then I can come with you to Delhi. We can go together because I also want to see some temples because I'm fixing the architectural design of the temple interiors. So I saw that, what is that? Bahadur Ghat, something? That Bahadur Ghat, ISKCON, Chennai, Delhi. There's a place called Bahadur Ghat or something.
Bahadurgarh.
What is that?
Bahadurgarh.
So that place I want to see the temple also, Rohini. ISKCON Rohini also.
Okay.
And just want to go to the temples and see, like how the interiors, so that in our temple we can decide how we want to have our temple. We can decide that.
Prabhuji, you visit also ISKCON Gurugram.
Yeah, I went. Beautiful. I went. I just went. Actually, in fact, I am fixing that same architect for our temple. The one who
Jaipuri style,
the same guy who did Gurugram, Rohini, and Bahadur Ghat. All these are same architect. He's in Jaipur.
Yes, Jaipuri style.
Yeah, but he's a Bengali, but he's in Jaipur. Yeah, so I was looking for a guy like that for a long time. So when I went to, I was not actually. It's all Krishna's plan. I have no plan to go to Gurugram. So we were going from airport to Vrindavan. The flight got delayed, and that day was also Ekadasi half-day fasting, and we want to take some prasadam somewhere. So I contacted some devotee from Dwarka temple, and they gave this Gurugram because it's on the way to Vrindavan. So went to take prasadam there. I saw a beautiful temple and architecture also. They made like beautiful like designs, like flowers, like that. They made a temple, beautiful temple. So I'm meeting this guy. I'm meeting this guy by day after tomorrow. The one who decided the temple, Gurugram. So let's see. So that time, if you are free, you can come with me.
Yes.
Then you have a bike or something?
No, Prabhu.
You don't have a bike?
And those are like far off places, so bike won't be possible. Yeah.
MRT is the best option, is it?
MRT is the best option to reach different places. Yeah.
Okay. And we'll do that. Then you can come. If you're free, then we can go and explore the temples.
Yes.
And
Prabhu,
otherwise, how is everything?
Yeah, everything is fine. Prabhu, regarding the books also, like Tatoy Prabhu was saying that you can start book distribution. So I will discuss regarding that with you over a call, like how to get books and how to start it.
No, you tell me what book you want. If you can, I mean, the only thing is that they don't have a credit system. So we just need to buy the books by paying money. So, but the temple costs money, we can buy. And then like I can tell me what address you want. I can send the books there. It is as simple as it is.
Okay. So Prabhu, like within a week, can we get the books here?
Yeah, can. The money is there, you can get the books.
Okay, Prabhu. So I'll have a discussion with you over a call and then we'll.
Yeah. You call me after this meeting, what books you want, you let me know. I can send. They will send the quotation, then you pay the money, the books will come to your address. As simple as it is. Nothing to, I mean, then like whatever the profit is there, then you can give for our temple. That's it. Because you are not having any preaching center, right? Once you have a preaching center or something, then you can use it for your temple expenses. I was talking to Tattvik Prabhu also, because once you have a preaching center established, then the money will go to the temple. Otherwise, it is Prabhupada money, we should do only as a service.
Yes.
Like do it as a service, and then, like give it to the temple, the profit. And then, like, once you start some center in Delhi, then it will become officially, the books will be sent to Delhi, and that expenses will be used for prasadam distribution, and then transport charges, and then allowances, or all these expenses, it can be used. That's how the system works. Let me know what books you want. The books will be supplied. You can distribute the books, and then you can whatever money you put, you can take the invested. For books you can take, and then the profit is there. You can give it to the temple. Then order next batch of books. Like that, it can go on. Same thing with Varun Prabhu also. You want books, we can supply you.
We all together will do, bro. Like we'll
together.
fix Saturday and Sunday, and then.
Tattvik Prabhu having a lot of hope on Delhi. He's saying Delhi is a fired place. I'm also waiting to see that beautiful temple in Delhi. Only thing is that you all need some training, that is physical. It's not completely, but some aspects are physical. You have to come personally and associate with the devotees. So one good thing is that you stayed with Tattvik Prabhu, Rajakishore Prabhu for a few days.
Yes,
and
bro.
that itself will give some experience. And, but when you come to the temple, there is more, like how to deal with the devotees, how to cook, and how to serve the pots, how to sweep mop, and all these things you learn, and then So I request, whenever you get time, you just come.
Yeah, sure, bro.
For 4-5 days or something. Then you can go. Same with Varun Prabhu also. Okay. I want to see all of you in brahmachari costume. Okay. Clear. Good. So anything else? Yes, Prabhu, tell me.
Actually, even
Cannot hear you. Cannot hear you.
We have to thank even Satyam Sharma Prabhu for his kind contribution for our trip.
Oh, Satyam Sharma Prabhu for his contribution. Okay, thank you very much, Satyam Prabhu, for your kind contribution. And Mohit Prabhu also contributed for temple donations. I think today he did 2,000, and before also 2,500. So he is also contributing very often. Thank you very much, Mohit Prabhu. Thank you very much. So anybody else want to ask?
Prabhu, actually, like in the previous istagoshtis, you told that like ISKM, like it's an international organization. So we try to go to other countries and establish everywhere properly as Prabhupada wanted us to do. So like, can we expect anytime in the future like ISKM to be in Middle East also? Because there's a lot of Indian population, especially.
We have one. Yes, we have one leader. His name is Karthi. Very soon he will start.
Prabhu.
Haribo.
Prabhu, because like I saw Prabhu, like I was seeing, because I'm also going, I have to go for my visa renewal. So I was seeing, is there any person worth associating with? Like even if it's some normal ISKCON person, I can go for Prasadam, Prabhu. But these people are like all sahajas, like all crazy level sahajas, Prabhu. Like BB Govinda Swami, and then some other people are coming. They're talking about Vrindavan, and then they're crying. So in this kind of environment, like even the Indians who are actually interested, about I would say 200 people were there. And even the Indians who are interested, they're getting very much misled. So, and then there's a big temple in Abu Dhabi. It's like bigger than ISKCON Bangalore. It's like very, very grand, multi-million dollar temple. And over there, I was just checking, who can approach them and so on. And then when I saw their link and everything, they said that anyone who wants to give Srimad Bhagavatam class or Bhagavad Gita class, they can approach, they can call them, and people can actually, like devotees can go and give classes there also, it seems.
Oh.
Yeah, so this thing was there. So and the opportunity is also there because temple is there. So everything is there.
See, because the all thing is that we need a leader, that's the most important thing. That is why, we want to train all of you so that, like you would get proper training and then preach. Preaching is the most easiest thing in the world. You tell everybody Krishna is Supreme Person. That's it. The only thing is that the purity is required. Should be pure. That is the thing. Otherwise, preaching is so simple. Same sloka. We repeat the same sloka after same sloka, same sloka. What is that? And especially book distribution, you don't need some big knowledge also, right? So whatever you know, you tell. That is preaching. But whatever you tell doesn't matter, How you act matters. You can give big classes and big slokas and so many things, but how you behave, that only makes some devotees. Right? There are so many professional Bhagavatam reciters, they may know so many slokas mugged up also. They can explain the Bhagavad Katha more interesting way, more than us. They can explain the Bhagavatam more interestingly, but they cannot give detachment to anybody. That only we can give. That only we can give. We can only give detachments. That is what the purity, right? So you all get trained and then open everywhere. Why only Middle East? Open everywhere. We are eagerly waiting for our first center in Finland.
Yes, Prabhu.
By our istagoshti product.
Yes.
By our
Ero Prabhu is moving now closer. I heard that Ero Prabhu is moving closer now. He's trying to do something.
Okay, good. Hare Krishna League has produced 2 brahmacharis for Singapore temple.
Prabhu, please bless me that I can join SKM Pondicherry as full-time, Prabhu.
Yeah, waiting for you. Waiting for you to become a man first. Yes, now you are a boy. 18. Waiting what? When is that? March, huh?
April, Prabhu, 4 months.
April he is becoming a man. It's good actually. But meanwhile, use the time to become more and more strong. Understand? Strong in the sense by your sadhana.
Yes, Prabhu.
Yesterday I just logged in to Telegram after a long time. I saw only the meeting was there, nobody was inside. Only the meeting started. Not even a single person was there. It is not good, You have to come for
that's a common trend.
Common trend. Now, I was not checking for about 1 month. Otherwise, before I used to check every day, or most of the days I used to go and check and I ask questions, why is not here, why? But now I was very busy for 1 month, so I did not even check what is going on. And you are coming, Devali Prabhu, morning chanting?
Yes, Prabhu, sometimes I join because otherwise I chant, without just joining there. I chant in I come into roof and I chant. Sometimes I join and sometimes I don't.
What time you wake up every day?
It's like 4.
Every day 4?
Yes.
Oh, good. Then you join the group, no? People also will get inspired.
Yes, Prabhu, sometimes I join because, but... Yes,
I can add him in HKL, Prabhu.
Put him in HKL, no? Why he has to be in HKL? All the serious devotees, you want to join the temple and put him in Vaishnava Sangha, what is the logic? Put him in Hare
Actually,
Krishna.
Prabhu, sometimes, when I join this Telegram video chat, my phone, my phone charge, reduces very fast. That's why sometimes I, do not join there.
Tell uncle to buy one phone for you, lah. iPhone.
Yes, so I'm trying. No, actually, so I do not know this, but sometimes I join, but sometimes I do not join, but I can.
Tell your uncle to buy one phone for you.
No, I have this phone. Actually, this is very good, but sometimes the charge is so fast.
Change the battery. Otherwise, change the battery. Give a service center. Change the battery.
Yes.
Okay. We have to use material resources for preaching. Otherwise, what is the use? You also feel more strong, no? Why is Haridas Thakur is very silent today? Our Namacharya, Sujit Prabhu. He's a Japa leader, right? Is there or not?
He's there only, actually. 1 minute.
Name is there. He is there or not?
Should I call him? He's there. He responded.
Very good. Okay. You are going for japa session every day, Prabhu? You are able to talk, or?
He's there every day, Prabhu. He's there every day
Very
without
good.
fail.
You're not able to talk, huh? Okay, good, no problem. But he is there. Now, why people are not joining? You also feel more motivated, na? If you so, Devale Prabhu, from tomorrow you should. If not tomorrow, then you take 2 days to change the battery or something. Then you try to be online every day. Okay.
Yes, sure, definitely.
Inspire other devotees and everybody. Oh, parents are fighting. Very good. I pray that your father takes sannyas after the fight. and become a devotee of Krishna and become a Vaishnava sannyasi, Tridandi sannyasi. Okay. Good.
So today, Prabhu, I'd like to share how today I had another pair of Catholics who came for a Q&A session.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So their questions are very odd, actually. Their Catholic teacher or priest had them ask a question. Should we, what kind of permission should we get from the temple guard to read the books and to hear the mantras?
What is it?
The temple guard. They're asking a question. What should we ask the temple guard to get permission to read the Hindu scriptures and to hear the Hindu mantras?
It means they should get permission from their God, right? That's what he's saying.
No. They think that we have a guard, like a physical temple guard that keeps people.
God, G-U-A-R-D.
Yes.
God.
Okay. Yeah, I read that. I had to read that again. I was like, wait, where's the guard? I mean, Krishna is protecting, but
actually, the Catholics are easier to preach. Not in India, definitely not in India, outside India, because the Catholics are very close to Vaishnava cult. I mean, Vaishnava Siddhanta, they're very close because they believe in God. They believe the form of God, especially. The Catholics, Roman Catholics, they are also worshipping the, I mean, I don't say deities or idols or something. They have some statues.
Statues of like Mary.
And they are not just Jesus, they also respect, like a Mary, and then, like other, so they also not that, not foolish like a Protestants, not only Jesus, not like that. So
I was a big Protestant.
You're a Protestant. I was in a Protestant college. I know how I studied in a Protestant college. I know how they think about the Christian cult in India. Every church believes that other church people cannot go back to Krishna, cannot go to heaven. Only their church can go to heaven. That is a common belief. Roman Catholics say Protestant cannot go back. Protestants say Roman Catholic cannot go back. And we will say they will go to hell, only we will go to heaven. So that's how their philosophy. But Roman Catholics are a little bit very close to Vaishnava Siddhanta, because they are not fools that they don't think that God has no form or something like that. They worship form. Like we just need to tell them that the Father in the heaven is Krishna and the heaven is actually Vaikuntha. So that is the only thing we have to convince them. We have to convince them that yes, the Father in heaven, who is the Father? Like Prabhupada is asking question to all the Christian people. He was asking, who is God? And they say the Father in the heaven. And they say, Prabhupada say, what is his name and how does he look like? And they are all quiet. Then Prabhupada said, his name is Krishna and he looks like this. Then they are all silent. Then Prabhupada says, if you don't know how the God looks like, I am presenting you how the God looks like, why don't you take it? Then they're all like, what? The Prabhupada repeats again, if you don't know how the God look like, and I know how the God look like, I'm presenting you, why don't you accept it? I mean, there's a straightforward question. But in India, the Christians are mostly, emotional idiots. They don't know nothing, they know nothing of nothing. They just holding the religion, not the God. They are not open-minded. They are very closed. So it is difficult to, it is very difficult to, Christians and Muslims of India is very, very not open-minded. It's very difficult to preach them. But outside India, yeah, okay. In Singapore also, they just go to Sunday church and then go to pub and drink. That is their Christians, so-called Christians in Singapore. Very weak people. So there is a possibility of preaching there.
Yes, definitely. So, like you were saying, I just have to become pure and I have to take this training seriously. Definitely, Prabhu.
I think Roman Catholics, you can make us devotees. I think Radhika Mataji also from Roman Catholic family, no?
Yes, her sister is Roman Catholic.
If I'm not wrong, she is an Orthodox Christian family. Her parents are very Orthodox Christians.
I'm not too sure, but yes.
Wife. Yeah. My memory is not wrong, and she is from the Orthodox Christian family, Roman Catholics.
Wow. Yeah. Roman Catholics are they're very intelligent, I would have to say. They're more logical. But when I was a Christian, I would say like I was very attached to the emotion. Even to hear about anything of Islam, I would say like I would just think like, oh, Islam. If I hear anything about Islam, then I'm losing my religion or something like, that means I reject Jesus Christ. If I hear anything from the Quran or something, I have to avoid. Like just the day before on Saturday, one Hindu guy and his wife came to the temple, and his wife was staying outside. So I was like, "Oh, come in." And his husband or her husband was like, "She's a Christian." She was not able to come inside or anything like that. And I offered him a sweet. He ate the sweet, and I offered her a sweet. She was like, well. She was totally emotional. She didn't know what to say. I said, is there poison in here? You're
Prabhu, like
they
Christians.
prefer KFC. They prefer KFC hamburger.
Yeah. When we give them prasad, if you give them food, they will take it. But as soon as you tell them it's prasad, so they will say no. I want to.
Because they don't understand the meaning of the terminology called Satan. They think that it is some parallel power to God. That's what their ideology. But the Satan is nothing but Maya. The Maya is called as Satan. But when you replace Satan as Maya, then the philosophy is so clear. Sometimes Satan is controlling God. You see, sometimes the Maya is trying to control us, more than God. Like more than God controlling us, Maya is controlling us. So that is the actual understanding of that. So they think that, we are worshipping Satan. It's actually the devil worshippers. I cannot take something offered devil. I mean, that's how they think. Right. So that's why they don't take prasadam.
That's all right. At least she actually came inside a little bit. She was at the patio door, and she looked inside, and she got to see how the temple looked like and everything. Good. So at least she just got to see the temple at least. So anyway, I want to do more and more preaching work.
Preach them, give them more knowledge and talk the similarities between the Bible and Bhagavad Gita. Then you explain Bible is more than Bhagavad Gita. Especially you can see that chapters. I think in the chapter 7, verse 2, if I'm not wrong. I think in the chapter 7, verse 2. Yeah, read that.
Oh, yes. This is my favorite verse. I shall now declare unto you in full this knowledge, both phenomenal and nominous. This being known, nothing further shall remain for you to know.
There is one particular conversation of Jesus in Bible. He's saying that I want to explain you so many things, but you are not fit to understand all those.
Yes.
So it means there is a verse. There is one conversation.
I wanted to find that verse because one Christian was trying to challenge me. He's like, no, Jesus has never said this before.
Oh.
I wanted to find that verse, but I couldn't find it.
He's showing, Sami Prabhu is showing
that. Is this it?
See.
Please tell me, Sami Prabhu. I'll take a screenshot.
He is also from
1 millisecond.
He will know. So this is that. So the Bible is saying that the knowledge you get in Bible is not ultimate. But Gita is saying that this is ultimate.
Actually, it's John 16:12. It says, I have yet many things to say unto you, but ye cannot bear them now. This is.
Thank you.
Yeah, Bible with you. Oh, the hand. Okay.
No, Prabhu, this is not Bible, Prabhu. This is actually like I wanted to speak to a Christian friend of mine. So then I asked Sami Prabhu, you please send me some similarity. And like I was reading that, and after that, like he said, like I've spoken with many people, and all I thought was hate. But you're the first person who actually spoke to me in like a very polite tone, and you actually changed my perspective. He told he will take this book, Science of Self-Realization. But the thing is, I didn't get it from the temple, and I wanted to read it. So more or less, I forgot. But he was very happy that day.
I want to say you more than you can now be. But when the Spirit truth comes, he will guide you into all the truth. But when the Spirit of truth comes, he will guide you into all the truth. He will not speak on his own. He will speak only what he does, and he will tell you what is yet to come. This is actually proper Vaishnava Siddhanta.
Yes, Prabhu.
Wow.
This is Guru Parampara. He will not speak on his own. He will speak only what you hear from Guru Parampara. Right? The Acharya will not concoct. I mean, if you read any Bhagavad Gita, if you read any Bible verse, and you don't feel like you're reading some mundane book also.
Yes, Prabhu.
Only their perspective is, their understanding is wrong. But we understand a different way because we've read the Bhagavatam.
Yes. Also, when I first saw this verse from Bible, then because this is straight answer to those Christians who say that believing into Jesus and accepting Jesus in your heart and not doing anything else is enough. So this verse is, from when I found this, I'm always showing this to them. Then they become speechless. They have nothing to say because they realize that they're doing wrong. Not everyone who says to me, Lord, Lord, will enter the kingdom of heaven, but the one who does the will of my Father who is in heaven. On that day, many will say to me, Lord, Lord, did we not prophesy in your name and cast out demons in your name and do many mighty works in your name? And then will I declare to them, I never knew you. Depart from me, you workers of lawlessness. So
Hallelujah. I say
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah means the mercy of Lord, right?
Yes, right.
It's very clear, any scripture in the world that talks about pure Krishna consciousness. But only that we don't understand that, because as you just now you read, he will not speak of his own, he repeat only what he hear, right? So we don't understand through the Guru Parampara, then you don't understand this. Anyway, don't go too much into this.
I just want.
Prabhupada don't like this of discussing about other literatures, but he can keep few verses to get their faith. Yeah, we should not go too much. Also, there are some, I think there is a verse also, Jesus says that you will come back. There is a verse also there about reincarnation. It is about that, yes, come back or something. It is also there. So, yeah, good. Always Philippines Yatra,
Philippine Yatra. I would have to say I'm starting it back up again because I was staying here in the temple to try to help however I can in the temple but I'm seeing more and more that it would be best for me if I just go out and everything. Because I really need to go out and preach everything.
I think he's coming. I think he's coming. He said he's coming by this weekend. Maybe he's coming today. When is he coming?
He's coming like this coming week. So before the 15th.
They booked ticket in the today or yesterday. Prahlad Prabhu said they are booking this booking ticket by the weekend.
Oh, by the weekend. Oh, then I have
2
to
days
see
back,
the
Prahlad
message.
Prabhu told me that I'm going. We're booking ticket on Saturday, Sunday. Weekend they are booking ticket. They told me like that.
Oh, die. Okay, yeah. Because I did at this time when I was not able to go out because Prahlad Prabhu was telling me I have to stay here, help Mataji. And when I did stay here, there were guests where, you know, they came out of nowhere. There was one time where there was like a whole group of like 12 Hindus during, I think, Ram Nami, or I think, yes, I think it was Ram Nami when it happened. Maybe it was last month. But no, it was Diwali. Sorry, Diwali, and they all came just suddenly out of nowhere, and that was when I was thinking if I actually went out for book distribution and everything, and Matakeshi was by herself, you know, like what could have been done. So I think it was wise for me to like stay here and just bear with it. But in the meantime, while I was staying here, I was going through the lectures of Prahlad who had to learn Sanskrit. And I would say that as a testimony after going through that course, it's a must. It is a must to go through that Sanskrit course. Because my Sanskrit got twice as better as before. Like I was just going through memorizing and then look at the translation, memorizing it, but I never did the connection. But after seeing how Prahlad was saying that the word to words is the key, and it connects, it tells you which line goes to where in the translation, and it just gave me more appreciation.
Time, no need to. It takes some time, you know.
Yeah.
Carry on slowly, but of course you should read the Sanskrit word to word so that you will get more familiar to the language, so you can learn more easier. So in later on it'll be easier to connect the verses. So of course Rome is not built in a day, it takes time. Be patient. Okay, you just joined the temple. So just focus on your sadhana more than philosophy or anything. Steadiness is the most important thing. You know? Steadiness, be steady. That is the most important thing. Good. Your health is fine?
My health is good, Prabhu. No problems with my stomach or anything. I feel nice. Just whenever I try to serve, because sometimes when I notice when I eat, let's say less than what I would usually eat, like the proper amount, then I feel like I can do more. So I'm thinking maybe I should try to be comfortable with just eating what I need, not what I want.
But take 2 meals a day. It's better. Take morning and evening 2 meals and take some milk at night. That's always better, healthier. Of course, I learned it too late, but I always advise everybody the same thing. To eat 2 meals a day. That will help the body and the soul. Morning and evening, and take some milk at night. That's enough. You don't eat thrice a day. Thrice a day will make you only diseased. And your body also more alert by taking unnecessary food. Yeah. And, you know, you will save yourself from so much of diseases. All right. Very happy to hear and convey my humble obeisances to Manjugisi Mataji. Ask her, tell her I asked about her.
Yes, yes, Prabhu. And she's definitely a warrior, and she's my personal figure, role model that I look up to. The way that she serves, she's like a soldier. She just goes through it like nothing.
That's why
And
she's a senior devotee, no? She's
yes,
meant for many years. She was from ISKCON, and she went through all the guru system, and she has seen all the gurus, and finally she has come to Prabhupada. She's having many years experience. Okay, thank you, Prabhu. Hare
yes.
Krishna. So whom else we have? We have Vivek Prabhu here.
Yes, Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Jai
Pranam Deshwa, Prabhupada.
Jai Prabhu. How are you?
How are you, Prabhu? I'm fine, Prabhu. You?
I'm okay. I'm doing good. Hitting 40, the 40, hitting 40 this year. So that is why that 40 will show its own thing. Okay. Otherwise, I'm okay.
Okay, Prabhu.
So who all coming to? We are planning a trip to Vrindavan by February or March. Around February, March. So I request all most of you to come. My personal desire is to have at least 30 devotees throughout India, so that we can do a wonderful personal association gathering by doing Mangala Harati, and then Bhagavatam classes in different part of Vrindavan. We can go to all the 12 forests. I think we can cover all the 12 forests. I mean, 12 forests is basic, and apart from that, we have Nandagaon, Parsana, like that. All the small forests also we can cover, and Jawat. All these things can be covered. About 6 or 7 days we can be in Vrindavan exploring. That is my plan by March or February, around that. So you contact our devotees and then book your slot. Manu Prabhu, if your temple president allows you, you also can join. Okay. You talk to Rajakishwar Prabhu, allow you can come. Vivek Prabhu, you're coming?
Yes, Prabhu, but in March the exam is there, Prabhu. If in April I can, Prabhu.
April, only thing is that it's hot, that's the only problem.
Oh, okay.
February cannot.
No, Prabhu. If the exam is there, so I can't.
April, when? April first week?
No, from February last week it will start, Prabhu. March and it will end.
Okay, you discussed with Shyam Govind Rishikesh Prabhu?
Yes, Prabhu. Yes, Prabhu.
Let us see. Clear. Otherwise, are you coming for morning chapa session or not?
Yes, Prabhu, now and from 2 weeks, I'm not feeling well, so I can't come. I am get up in I have to go college, so I get up in 5:30 and I chant in bus only, Prabhu, from 6.
Okay, okay. When your course finish?
Course final year, Prabhu.
Yeah.
2024.
2000?
Sorry. 25.
25. Come, join soon. Gopinath waiting for all of you. Radha Gopinath will be waiting for all of you. Okay. So how is Sujay Prabhu? Is very quiet today. Sujay Prabhu is there?
Oh, he's not Prabhu. He's there, Prabhu. No, he's there in the meeting.
Oh, yes. Yes, he's there.
I mean, name is there. I can see the name. I hope he's there, or maybe he's outside for some time. Okay.
Prabhu, actually, I also want to come to Vrindavan, but how I will tell Prabhu, my dad, I'm going Vrindavan?
Just tell him you're going Vrindavan. That's it. You're not going for any smuggling or something, right?
Prabhu, Vrindavan is so far away, Prabhu. Like, I don't know how.
Not Goloka Vrindavan, Prabhu. The Vrindavan which is near Mathura. That's it. They're not going Goloka Vrindavan. Not that far.
Prabhu, if you said I'm not going to Goloka Vrindavan, then I'm not going in this life, Prabhu.
No, I mean, not this trip I'm saying. In this trip, we are not going Goloka Vrindavan. Because they're not different, but geographically, it is not very far.
Oh, yes, Prabhu.
Just tell and come. Your father also chanting, right?
I actually told him, like after I spoke to you that day, after feeling very bad after writing my math exam. Actually, after every math exam, I just come and then be sad. I don't know why. So after I spoke to you, I called my dad after 1 or 2 days. I told him, like every time I ask you to apply my leave to the temple, if you don't approve, then I will quit college. I told him like this. Then he said, okay, don't worry. I was just testing you if you wanted to see if you are very much, He said something I was saying. So I told him every month, if you don't let me go once, then I have to just be like a sad kid. Then he said, okay, no. Every month I will let you go at least for 1 day.
Okay, good, very good.
But then one thing he said is that, but I'm a little bit worried because he was saying, I'm only son, so he's very much attached to me and he doesn't want me to go very far. But I don't understand the logic because before in my friends in Dubai, we used to go so far away, do some all nonsense thing and then come back.
Get you so far from UAE to India, then?
Yeah, I don't understand.
No, it's just that you need to convince him. Understand? You have to be. You have to say, I want it. That's it. I mean, I just need it. Just you don't want anything. I mean, when is your exam, by the way?
Which exam, Prabhu?
Your semester exam.
This semester exam, it will end on 14th. So
14th
on this month, 14th.
After that, next semester?
Next semester, it's starting on January 2nd. But I decided that if I attend from January 2nd to February 1st, February 2nd, 1 month, if I attend every day without fail, then I should have enough attendance, like 100% attendance if I have. Then even if I skip 4 or 5 days and at least 1 or 2 days is Saturday or Sunday, then enough attendance should have. No worries about that.
But when will be the exam?
It should be by February end, last February 4th week or March 1st week, usually.
So can we plan it by April 1st week or 2nd week?
February, March, April.
What do you think? I don't know. I'm okay with anything. Because even Vivek Prabhu is saying that he has semester exam, and if you also have semester exam by February, March, then why we should?
I think April first week is okay, Prabhu. April, May. April first week is okay. But I will just check the detailed schedule, and I will also talk to Deepanshu Prabhu. He's not here now, but he also wanted to come.
Deepanshu Prabhu, I think anything is okay. I think he can bunk on exam day also. That's how you're speaking.
Yeah, Prabhu, you're speaking like that, Prabhu. Right now, Prabhu, I was speaking to you, right? One person came from behind and some person came and then he's just looking at me and he's VIT guard. I just closed and then I spoke to him. I'm like, oh, nothing. I'm just
what is
watching.
What do you say?
One VIT guard came behind me. I'm the only one in the room and I'm talking. So he just came behind me and he was here and then looking.
Oh, he thought you're talking alone. Okay.
Yeah. Then I just saw, he's like, no problem, right? No problem. But he's Tamil, so like if I speak Tamil to them, then they're like very, very friendly and very chill. But if anyone speaks one word of Hindi, they get very, oh no, this guy, he's selling drugs or something. They feel like that. Yeah, that's the
You
thing.
plan like that. I think I'm Vivek Prabhu, April 1st week is okay. Vivek? He left, huh? He's not there. He's not here. Okay, anyway, I think I'm okay, Prabhu. You all make a poll or something. Whether it is April or February or March. Just make a poll and then you fix the date. Because some local devotees from Pondicherry also, not devotees, some community people, they are also requesting a yatra to Vrindavan by February. So, I think this is one service I like to do, take devotees to Vrindavan, because I also can go see Vrindavan. Okay. So they are calling. So I think if it is there, then the February, this is April, that's fine. I have some time, some some time will be there for me also. So I'm okay with April first week. Only thing, it will be hot, little hot it will be.
How much hot, Prabhu?
Not like UAE.
Like 35 degrees Celsius?
Let us see what is the weather.
In Vrindavan?
I never been. Satyam Prabhu will know. Satyam Prabhu, what will be the weather April first week in Delhi, Vrindavan?
Prabhu, it will
So
be hot.
Prabhu, 15
Around more than 35 degrees will be on an average. 30
35?
degrees, 35.
in January. In January?
No,
No,
January
no.
will be cold only. January will be
January cold.
cold.
April first week, second week.
Prabhuji, 35.
Yeah. Like around noon time, 12 p.m., 1 p.m., it will be 35 degrees like that. It will be too
35 is
quite
okay, right?
quite hot.
Yeah, 35 is not super hot, Prabhu.
Yeah, like not on extreme side. Yeah, little bit hot, but not on extreme end.
Average temperature in Vrindavan in April for typical day ranges a high of 40 degrees to low of 22. Some would describe it really hot with the gentle breeze. For comparison, the hottest month in Vrindavan, May, has 43.
Yes.
So this is April. What about March?
For Sami Prabhu, it's negative 30 degrees. Minus. Prabhu is saying 60-degree temperature difference.
So in March, it will be 33. High is 33 and low is 15. So if you choose the first week of April, it will be some 35, we can say. Because it's increasing, right? First week of April will be some 35, as Arun Prabhu and Satyam Prabhu is saying.
Yes, Prabhu.
So
After March, it will start increasing, Prabhu.
Yeah. So we'll when it is increasing, we'll choose so that I think one more devotee also said he can come by March. One more devotee was saying now. Who is that? He cannot come by February, he can come by March. Somebody also messaged. I'm okay.
I think Kalesh Prabhu also, he said he will come. Kalesh Prabhu.
Kalesh Prabhu, yeah, he also want to come. But I honestly want at least 30 devotees should come for this yatra. Then that will be a great success. So plan accordingly, huh? Satyam Prabhu, Arun Prabhu, you all have more people in Delhi, no? Delhi, you can try to bring more people, so it is easier, no? Delhi is very close to Vrindavan. It's not a big problem for you to take leave and all.
Yes.
For us, it is traveling only will take more time. I think Karthi Prabhu should take a flight and come so that he can save your leaves.
Yes, Prabhu.
Can save your leave, we can fix the date, and then we can save the leave.
I mean, leave also, if I'm determined I should attend 100%, then I can attend, Prabhu. It's not a problem for me.
But if you book early, the difference is not so much. By 5,000 rupees, I mean, up and down 10,000-11,000 rupees, you can book a flight ticket. It's not that expensive.
Actually, I want to travel with the devotees one time, Prabhu. That's what I was saying. But like, if you say like flight, then I will see the flight price and I will speak to my dad.
Depends. If you have leave, we can go by train. It's okay. Yeah,
Yes,
I was just concerned about your number of days.
Yes, Prabhu. I will have, Prabhu, if I have 100%.
The devotees are also, they're not all coming from here. Some come from different part of, from India, right?
Yes,
Devali Prabhu can come, Vrindavan.
No, not now. Actually, after examination, I will do. I think.
Oh, okay. Okay then. So I think he has a question. So Jay Prabhu, he is asking a question. I don't have a personal room in my room to talk freely, so I'm just typing. Prabhu, I have one question. Why did Krishna create our mind as our enemy? No, Krishna did not create your mind as enemy. Go to chapter 6, verse number 5. 6:5. Finish your bro. Yeah. The 4. Super. No bag. You cannot collect them.
Yeah, actually, no, we connected because we went to a separate as on the roadside for them. We went for 140 rupees. We need to get the morning. But apart from that, all the shops.
Go to 6.5. Read this. I think he cannot read Sujay Prabhu. Somebody can read for him.
Yes, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Yes.
One must deliver himself with the help of his mind and not degrade himself. The mind is the friend of the conditioned soul and his enemy as well.
So the mind is not an enemy, but you see, like as this verse in Bhagavatam explains, that since we are attached to the body since time immemorial, and we always tend to think that we are body. That is why your mind is always dragging you towards the bodily conception. Srimad Bhagavatam, 10th canto, 10. (77:32). 10:77:32. Sit down. Want something? Read this.
By virtue of self-realization, fortified by service rendered to his feet, devotees of the Lord dispel the bodily concept of life, which has bewildered the soul since time immemorial. Thus they attain eternal glory in his personal association. How then can the supreme truth, the destination of all genuine saints, be subjected to illusion?
So since we are bounded with this body for time immemorial, so the mind also tends to think towards it always thinks that it confuses the happiness of the body to be the happiness of the soul, but it is not the reality. So we have to train the mind by proper philosophy, by repeatedly reading the scriptures. Repeatedly reading the scriptures and tell the mind that no, you are not a body, you are a soul. Not you are the body, I am not a body, I am the soul. So the mind is supposed to help me to understand this. So keep on telling that, then the mind will become friend. Right? So otherwise the mind always acts as enemy. That's why you must read. Whenever you read, when you fall down, that the knowledge will help you like a walking stick. Knowledge is always like a walking stick, nothing more than that. Knowledge cannot give you Krishna. Understand? So we should not think that knowledge is important. No, knowledge is only walking stick. Clear? Knowledge will help you to keep up your sadhana. The main thing is your sadhana. Yajna, dana, tapa. These three things are very, very important. 18.5 of Srimad Bhagavad Gita. Yajna, dana, tapa. So these three things are most important thing. So the jnana is not very important. But the jnana is important because we are conditioned. The jnana will help you to maintain this yajna, dana, tapa. Yajna, dana, tapa karma, na tyajyam karyam evatat. Yajnodanam tapaschaiva pavanani manishina. Acts of sacrifice, charity, penance are not to be given up. They must be performed. Indeed, sacrifice and charity and penance purify even the great souls. That's why this yajna and dana, tapa, that is Krishna consciousness. Sacrifice is your chanting. Yajna is your chanting. Right? And charity, yeah, you have to be charitable to the devotees. And then, penance means your austerity. So the main thing is your austerity and your japa. So the rules and regulations and the vows and then niyama and like your commitment to spiritual master and engagements, these are all considered as penances. And yajna means pleasing Krishna. Yajnartat karmano anyatra lokoyam karma bandhana. Chapter 3 verse number 9. Chapter 3 verse number 9, it explains that yajnartat karma. So when the action is pleasing Krishna, work done as sacrifice of Vishnu to be performed. So when you are doing some work to please Vishnu, that is yajna. So morning to night, you simply distribute books and chant and read and do all these things. That is called yajna. So you should not get too much into bewildered by jnana, then you become a jnani. Then again you are bewildered. So jnana is only for preaching to yourself and to others. Clear? Jnana is only to preach yourself and preach others. Otherwise, the main thing is to chant Hare Krishna and then render service to Krishna. Clear? When you are doing that, then the mind is always guided by the knowledge. So chapter 3, chapter 4. You can go to chapter 4. Just go to the chapter. Don't go to the verse by verse. Just go to chapter 4 and go around 37. From there, you can see how the knowledge is compared to what all the things. Can you show 36 first? Let us see from where it starts. Go up. See, from 636 you can see. Read this. Who want to read this? Somebody else? Varun Prabhu, you can read. You're quiet.
Yes,
Very
bro.
sad. Yeah.
Varun.
Varun Prabhu.
Varun.
Yeah, very quiet.
Even
Very
if
you can read.
even if you are considered to be the most sinful of all sinners, when you are situated in the boat of transcendental knowledge, you will be able to cross over the ocean of miseries.
In this verse, knowledge is compared to boat. So the boat means it is taking you from one place to another place. That's it. But the boat is not the ultimate aim of life. Clear? So plavam, the plavam means boat. This verse explains the knowledge to be the boat. Next verse. Read.
As the blazing fire turns firewood to ashes, O Arjun, so does the fire of knowledge burn to ashes or reaction to material activities.
So in this verse, the knowledge is compared to fire. Just like the fire is, like burning. Similarly, the fire will also, this knowledge will fire all your ajnana, ignorance. Just like the fire is destroying, like a firewood and make it ashes. Similarly, the knowledge will remove all your fear and the ajnana and ignorance, all these things will be removed. So here, again, the knowledge is used as a tool, not as a destiny. Okay, next verse.
In this world, there is nothing so sublime and pure as a transcendental knowledge. Such a knowledge is the mature fruit of all mysticism, and one who has become accomplished in the practice of devotional service enjoys this knowledge within himself in due course of time.
Okay, so this is the importance of knowledge. Knowledge helps you to cross over and helps to purify. This is the two things. Otherwise, your main duty is to, serve Krishna. Serving Krishna is the aim of life. That's why all these jnanis, they don't understand Krishna. Right? What is that? Shakti Bhukti Mukti Kami Sakali. Krishna Bhakta Nishanta Sakali Ashanta Siddhi Bhukti Mukti Kami Sakali Ashanta. Bhukti Mukti Siddhi Kami. Yeah. So if you are trying to get knowledge or some power, then you don't understand Krishna. Clear? So to control the mind, we need the philosophy. So this knowledge will help you to instruct the mind that you are a servant of the soul and you are not the master of myself. Clear? Clear? So I think he understood. Sujay Prabhu understood this. He's not able to. Okay.
Prabhu, what about this mind? Is it when soul goes back to spiritual world, is their mind also? Is it the same mind but spiritualized, or is there is the mind eternal, or is it?
The mind is not eternal. You see that chapter 7, verse number 4.
Yes, Prabhu. So in spiritual world, is there no mind, or is there like spiritual mind?
Yes, there is no separate identities like that.
Yes, Prabhu.
There is no separate identity like a mind and intelligence and false ego, and there is no separate identities. You are a soul, and now is servant of Krishna. So it has no just like Krishna has no soul. You cannot say Krishna's soul. You cannot say Krishna's body, and you cannot say that Krishna is Krishna. And it is completely of different dimension that we don't understand, and so we cannot even imagine what is that. Just like some movies like Avatar, and they are showing you some living entities of different dimensions, right? Just like some movie like a Transformer and all, like they show some aliens of different. Of course, this imagination. I'm not saying it is right or wrong, but it's imagination. They want to show something of different dimension. Let's see.
Yeah.
Like some weapons are coming from their hand, and then they have some eye here, and then they have different dimensions, right? And similarly, the Krishna also, this living entity also, is a different dimension. So there is no such thing called we have a mind, we have intelligence. Everything is there. We will have mind. We'll be thinking, and we'll be processing. We'll be feeling sad and feeling happiness, and all those things will be there. But this tool that is given by Krishna, the mind that we have, that is not the one.
Yes, it's separated. It's separated.
Yeah, otherwise, Krishna will not say the word Bhinna Prakriti, right? Bhinna Prakriti means it is separated energy.
Yes, Prabhu. Understood.
Yeah. When it is 5, will do. What is that? Swami Prabhu, when it is 5, will do. I think, okay, something else.
My battery, the 5% of battery.
Okay. Your battery is draining now?
Yeah, but it will last still for some 20 minutes.
Okay. I think if no much queries, we can stop here. Okay.